Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Toonkind D&D. Uh, Today, we're starting off with a feature by the Vealstown News. There's an interview of a certain art collector and philanthropist who goes by the name of Connor Sire. And nobody has yet to kill me over that on screen, so I am going to continue. I'm going to continue on with the interview itself. So it starts off with generic reporter number 5 pushing a microphone into the face of a UPAN toon who you can probably assume by looks is Connor. I have a picture of him right there for y'all. He has a surprisingly painted texture for a UPN, but does very much seem to fall into the standard design tropes otherwise. Yeah, and it starts with the interviewer going, "Sire, sir, we've been informed that you've recently acquired a rather large amount of art from Forsenau. Is this true?" And I have to find a voice for this guy. I'm going with Punchable. "Of course. Why, when it all went to auction, I just couldn't help myself. Reelkind artists, their work never ceases to fascinate me. It's rather quaint, you know. They don't just paint what they see, they abstract it and make it something new. In a world that does not already have that. It's rather flattering. Some have even stumbled into a style like mine wholly accidentally. They come up with the darndest stuff. I have quite a few paintings you may find interesting." "That's nice, sir, but we're actually here about sculpture, carving. Well, now that you mention it, there's a gemstone I recently acquired. Amazing, really. It reflects all colors of light in ways that toon gems simply cannot. It's called the Moon's Memory, or Mémoire de la Lune, if you wish to be more accurate. Here's a photograph of it. You can see how..." And Sire just starts devolving into a rambling that is absolutely 100% a brag of how much money he has and how big his collection is. But on the screen of the news report is a photograph of a small opal which reflects a rainbow of colors. It looks like it was originally part of something else before it was moved before it was removed and placed on its own. But you can see that there's a rather familiar crest, at least to someone. And there is the gem. It's also on the title card, because I am not drawing this multiple times. But yeah, that concludes the interview and the cold open. So why don't we start off with the individual that this interests?
Hi, I'm Marzi, and I'll be playing Leonardo Layton, also known as one absolutely livid Phantom L.
Yeah?
Hi folks, it's me, Comet, and I'll be playing a rabbit that just did a spit take. One white rabbit, or Yuto.
Hi everyone, my name is Avi, and today I will be playing Arata Satomi, otherwise known as a very how do I describe his emotions right now? Trickster really wants to bully this man.
Yes.
My plan worked. Hi everyone,
Fuck you,
I'm
Noodle.
Noodle or Pasta or Udon or whichever variation thereof y'all are feeling like today. And I have a certain thief boy who was watching the news as well and immediately hated this guy and is like, "Oh, we're going to rob him blind." One Jubilee Yukon.
And hello, everyone. I'm Fletcher, the DM, because I forgot to introduce myself earlier.
So we did send the best for last. I'm joking. I love you guys so much.
I did actually forget to introduce myself earlier. Hi, I'm Fletcher, and I also have I actually have the one detective in this group who is probably sitting on the couch right next to his brother watching this, and yeah, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. But yeah, so as the interview goes on, you all get to learn a few extra things. In that Sire is going to be hosting a concert in a few weeks, right on the day of a full moon.
It's like he wants Phantom L to show up.
Yeah, right on the day of a full moon, and he does mention this because he talks about how the gem's qualities are best brought out under the light of a full moon. So he'll be hosting a concert in a few weeks' time with his collection on display for certain VIPs which will be attending said event. But before that concert, he's actually being very generous and opening his collection up to the public to see, essentially turning the concert hall into a bit of an impromptu gallery of all sorts of things that he's collected, various artworks and objects from different reelkind countries, but with a particular focus on stuff from Forsna to complement where the gem is from. So yeah, it really is almost like Sire is daring Phantom L to take it, because he also mentions quite a few different times how he has the best anti-thief measures to justify why he's putting his stuff on display in the public like this.
Leo has already stood up from his seat on the couch and has already, started to let out that low whistle to get Camembert up and ready too.
So I have a question.
Yes?
Because, and in advance, I apologize already. My voice is kind of screwy today. This guy, is he the sort to brag about his anti-thief measures?
He hasn't bragged about any measures in particular, but he has talked about how it's state-of-the-art, and judging from everything else, you can probably ascertain that he is the braggart type. You don't even have to roll insight.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if he would say anything about anything.
Oh no, you'll have to scope it out yourself for that, buddy.
Fair enough.
Question, are we in the same location at the moment?
You're in the same location if you want to be, otherwise you can break in, because I know what you're thinking.
I know Comet had an idea too.
Yeah, this is your time to execute your funny little ideas.
And here's my funny little ideas. Everyone here is like a what? Hold on, let me make space on my desk. It's just of maybe some rabbit footsteps, and it's very rapid knocking on the door, and then which falls quiet, which is followed by the door being kicked open.
I'm just imagining Leo, holy fuck. Alright,
Leo, holy fuck! And he's holding a newspaper.
Ellie, holy fuck!
Which form is he in right now?
Probably Leo, considering it's in their home.
Yeah, he is at home. It would just be Leo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yuto, Camille is staring up at you with big ol' eyes from his position on the couch.
hello, brat. Leo! And just like slams the newspaper in his face.
Leo was like pushing it away and is like, yeah, I fucking know. Guess where I'm going right now.
There's a moment where Yuto is just freezing because he realizes he can't say in front of the child he's going there too.
Hey, so we all saw that, right?
Yeah.
For the audience, I rolled stealth for Arata. He got a 28. He's just standing
Holy
by
shit.
an open window.
Of course
he wasn't there a moment ago.
Honestly, it's either people don't react because they either didn't see him or it's so fucking normal for him that like people don't even look twice anymore.
Yeah.
Let me.
I think to be
Can I
funny,
roll
Camille's just, yeah, we sure did. And then he stops mid-sentence and looks over at Rod with a glare. When did you get here?
Just now.
Lamau.
Leaps into the air.
Leaps into Leo's arms, Scooby-Doo style.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Amazing.
So like we're all going, right?
Hang on. What do you mean? What do you mean we all?
Hold on. Yuto looks at his watch on it, like many watches on his wrist. I got an appointment. Hold on. He walks out the door. and then he casts disguise self to turn his fur white and his fucking outfit change, and he kicks the door again.
Okay,
Open
I
again.
have to roll an intelligence for Camille.
Please,
You are...
please.
Oh my god.
Either way, it's going to be
Listen.
hilarious.
This could have been more smarter, but this was the
Oh my
funniest thing I
god.
could come up with.
Oh my god.
Because of
No.
the ongoing
No.
gag question.
Yeah.
Because of the ongoing gag with what Jubilee is doing, do y'all want me to roll intelligence as well? Because currently he's just standing in the doorway to the kitchen watching all of this
Please
going
roll
unnoticed.
intelligence.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Camille
boy.
got... Camille got a 7.
Hey, Camille.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Oh my
Wow.
God.
There's not a brain cell in this bird.
Camille. Jubilee.
They got the same
Yuto
thing.
sure did. Camille. I mean,
This is a
both of
totally
you.
different rabbit.
Yuto just left for a completely legitimate appointment, and a new person, a completely different person, walked in. He sure is wearing an expensive looking coat, the fur coat that still has a price tag on it, with some expensive shades that still has a price tag on it, and a purse with a price tag, and sweatpants.
Camille just...
He's like sipping his I don't know, pink drink or whatever.
Oh my god.
this bitch would drink a pig drink.
You
Oh
know
my
it.
god.
This bitch wouldn't just drink a pink drink. He'd drink something with all the colors of the trans flag. But yeah.
God, yeah. Anyway, it walks White Rabbit.
And
Wow.
Leo is just, yes, my dear friend White Rabbit, who loves to visit me with news such as this.
Are you gonna roll
This is
deception
a
on that?
long sit. Yeah, I'm gonna roll deception. I need.
Well,
That's
Leo
only fair.
rolled deception.
Oh,
He's not even like trying, cause he
Yeah,
knows
Yuto already
his-
pulled it off. Oh my god.
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
You guys aren't even sure he knows White Rabbit.
Camille just looks over at Leo and raises an eyebrow like, Leo, this rabbit has never been in our house before. What are you?
Untrue. I've been here many times.
Oh god, everything's crashing.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Hello?
Are we losing Marzi?
Marzi? Oh my fucking god, they're
Uh-oh.
fucking dead.
Marzi, speak
Alright,
to
we'll
us.
have to call up an audience member to play Leo.
No.
Spick, we need you to pull over.
Yeah, so where's Timmy's Phantom L cosplay again?
Oh my fucking god.
For legal reasons, this is a joke. Please do not actually pull over.
Yeah. We're joking, please be safe.
Oh, hold on. What did I get? Hi.
Uh-oh.
Oh my fucking god, they're fucking dead.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, I forgot to mute myself.
Okay, I'm
don't-
back.
Okay.
Are you
Marzi?
here?
Back.
Marzi?
We can
Okay.
hear you.
Hi.
Hi!
Also, my recording is unusable because even OBS crashed.
That is
Oh, no.
okay. This is why we have
We still
multiple
have-
backup recorders.
Literally everything froze.
Imagine your character lying so bad it makes Discord crash.
Yeah.
Listen, I never said Leo was good at lying.
Yeah,
He's
Camille just,
historically very bad at it.
Camille just squints at Leo like, what the fuck are you two fucking talking about?
This is my best and very closest friend, White Rabbit.
White Rabbit is just has one chin on Leo's shoulder. Actually, hold on. Let me rethink that. He's not tall enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's standing on the table with his chin on Leo's shoulder. He's just doing a little sippy of his drink.
Please don't tell me you're actually.
Hmm.
Camille
Don't actually what?
pinches his. Camille pinches
Look
his
at him.
nose as he's just. Please don't.
I saw. Sorry.
Please don't tell me that you're actually just going to go do the heist right now with zero information.
Oh god. if
No,
we did that.
I was going to go stake the place out. Thank you very much. I know his house isn't a museum.
No,
You know,
I was just gonna go visit the gallery, man.
Exactly.
Camille is staring at Yuto. Or White.
He's just doing a peace sign. Never go to a heist unprepared.
Yeah, you don't really give me any sense of confidence, but okay.
I'm not here to
Damn,
do
he
that.
got you, bro.
Alright.
That's not my job today. I'm not supposed to inspire comfort.
I said confidence, not comfort.
Anyways,
Alright, children, you can stay here and argue. I have a gallery to go visit.
We
we're going with
have
you.
a gallery to visit.
friendship stakeout, friendship stakeout.
You know Phantom L works alone!
Not today.
There's a
you know.
pointed clearing of Jubilee's throat at this point.
There's
You shut your fuck.
Mhm.
Jumps at the sight of Jubilee.
Camille does jolt, but he doesn't full on jump as he's just and there's the last one.
Yeah.
I don't think Big Bro's gonna let us go anywhere without supervision anyway, so
Well, fuck supervision. I've been doing this by myself for almost 4 years!
that doesn't mean anything.
It
Yeah,
should.
after how that last heist went, yes, entirely inspires confidence.
Excuse you? I hardly got shot at.
And whose fault is that? I wonder. Perhaps it's because you didn't go on a heist, and also entirely ridiculous.
Besides,
You're not going alone to this one.
besides
No.
you, this one's different.
I can handle some old rich weirdo asshole.
Consider it also would be really fun for the rest of us to also mess with the rich asshole.
Leo, you don't understand. I really want to fucking bully this old man. Please,
Yeah.
please, let me join you.
As your bestie. As your bestie, Leo. I gotta make sure your head is on your shoulder because this is personal. But also, it'll be so fucking funny. I need to steal everything he has. I need to rob him blind. Please, Leo, Leo, please. Please. He's like holding his face.
Leo just gives White Rabbit kind of a blank look and takes his drink.
No! Betrayal.
Takes an upset sip from it like the petulant child he is.
Alternatively, Leo, you can either let us join you on the heist, or we tell Tome you went alone.
Joke's on you. I always go alone on my heists.
Okay, consider this. If you don't do the heist with them, you're going to do the heist against them because you're not stopping them from stealing from this guy.
Oh, absolutely not.
Yuto
Yeah,
just does
you guys
a
got
colony
played.
smiley face.
You're all horrendous. I just need to nab a jewel.
Yeah.
Mhm. Correct, and you can take that jewel. Oh my god!
Thank you, Fletch. Thank you,
Fuck
Fletch,
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Unfortunately for Leo, and only Leo, he's not going to do this alone. This time, he has to invite friends. Disgusting.
I can't believe my best friend of 11 years predicted me so easily.
I blink my eyelashes at you. Alright. Yeah, back to what Jubi was saying.
Yes, well, the point is, either you're stuck with us, and we're going to all just rob this place, and really, you can get the gem. I don't think anyone else here is going to compete with you for that. Or we're just going to steal everything else as well, and potentially cause mischief for you.
Can't fucking believe this.
Besides, if he's prepped for you, he probably is prepped for Phantom L alone, not Phantom L with friends.
True.
Uh,
As much
Do
as
you
I
think he'd be
doubt
appreciated?
some of them. And there is a look given to a certain white rabbit who still has tags on those things.
Do you think he'd appreciate getting robbed by a real kind phantom thief? I think it would be funny.
damn it,
Yeah, that
can't
would
be
be
me.
fun.
Everyone thinks Phantom L's full tune.
Mhm.
gives pat.
Fine, whatever. Fuck.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
I hate
This
you
is
all.
good.
You're terrible.
Love you too.
No, you
Raises
don't.
raises his arm to for a high five to
Arata.
Arata.
Arata high fives him.
Yes.
Leo's still drinking Yuto's pink drink though.
You know, it's just slightly doing my like grabby drinks, grabby hands. Where's drink? Grabby drink? Okay.
Nothing
Uh,
like best friends stealing each other's drinks. Singular.
Yeah. Also, this is like I didn't want to like interrupt anything, but Yuto's been like trying so hard not to like react to Jubilee in a way that like I should roll something for this. That like he has to pretend this is the first time he's meeting this man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, totally not someone who comes and torments him with unmaking of sandwiches. Yeah.
Definitely.
Who is this
Ruins
bird?
his- ruining his lunch and stealing his His
Unmakes
goods.
your sandwich.
What do I roll? Deception, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. How do I do the command thing for just writing? I got a 13 plus 7, so dirty 20.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's just
exclamation point
R 13 plus 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop. Do the little math computer.
Hey.
Hell
There we go.
yeah.
Just for the
He has
sake
no
of it.
clue who this man is.
Nope. Jubi has no idea who this person is either.
Lamau.
Like, yep. He's
But, like,
sitting
in
here
his-
drinking his coffee. He's fine.
Yeah. You know, in his brain, however, is like he's just has like a pleasant smile, but in his brain he's just like directed at Juby, just like biting and killing and bite, 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 bite.
We shop theme just playing in the background for Jubi. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll slide off of the couch at this point and sort of claps his little hands together. So he's just like, well, with that settled, should we get going?
Yes, I'm bringing Genie. Nobody can stop me.
Hang
No
on.
one wants to stop you.
Yeah, you can bring a cat.
Give me a second, and Leo walks over to one of the kitchen drawers, pulls out a pair of scissors, and beckons for White Rabbit to come over.
Wait.
What?
You
Cuts
left
off
the
fucking
tags
price
on.
tags.
You know, just question mark, but also like going over to Leo.
Okay,
Leo-
real talk though, it is a trend to like still have the price tags on something as you wear them. Like I saw it.
Awful.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. It's awful. Like I'm like, why? That must be so uncomfortable.
It must
Yeah.
be. I was just making things up.
No, yeah, I
really
saw
know
it.
thing.
Yeah, I saw a guy in a fucking Playboy Buddy shirt with the Playboy tag still hanging off the sleeve yesterday. Not yesterday.
Gross.
Was it? Don't trust
Did you
my.
just forget to take the tag
I-
off?
It's on the sleeve,
No,
though,
it
it'd be
was on
dangling in
it was
way.
on full display. Man wanted everyone to know that this was an official Playboy Bunny shirt.
I think it's also like a matter of like the more expensive clothes.
Yeah, it's like a way of
Awful.
flexing or something. I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
So Connor has the tags on all his clothes.
I'd like to
But
think
yeah.
Leo tries to cut off one of the price tags, and White Rabbit's just, no, we're gonna go see a rich guy. He thinks we think we're fancy and rich.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that works. This is like a batting the scissors away.
please cut them off. It looks
is
silly.
No. But we're going to a rich place.
It looks like you just stole it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
This
mean, you
is-
did,
this-
but you don't have to show it.
Oh no, this is a trend amongst rich people nowadays. This
Are you sure about that?
I hate that.
yeah, I hate it too, but also I'm gonna blend in so good.
That's
Sure,
fucking
buddy.
horrendous.
It is
What?
horrendous.
I want Yuto to be right, Fletcher.
Yeah, Yuto is going to be right for the funnies.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Yes! I'm so happy. I'm disgusted, but I'm so happy.
After
Oh my God.
unsuccessfully trying to cut them off, he was like, "Ah, fine, whatever. Your dumb price tags."
Awful.
Yuto does like a
Terrible.
little. Yuto does like a spin. Uh,
Ugh.
Okay, well,
okay.
white being white aside,
Mhm.
Oh, you
that's,
know me
Damn,
so
you got
well.
the sign white.
that's his
That's-
name!
I know.
How dare you?
I had to make the joke. I'm sorry. Continue.
White being himself aside, we should get going.
Yeah.
Alright, and
I think you know like what's the again, where's it spell? Probably like just he's not gonna go into the museum looking like White Rabbit. I think when he gets there, he just uses a different disguise self to like look like a different toon, probably.
Yeah, I
Or
was
maybe
gonna say.
real. I don't know.
Mm.
Fuck.
Just look like a
let me-
black rabbit.
Oh, I was gonna say like a cat boy, but you know what? A black rabbit, sure. Why not?
I know
Let's
Leo-
just do the
Leo
whole
was
color
also-
spectrum of rabbits.
Yeah.
Leo was also gonna disguise self with his glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a black hair and gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What's Leo disguising himself as?
Leo was gonna disguise himself as a full real kind, like, reporter kid.
Fucking. Okay, I'm.
Because like this guy is so into forcing on real kind shit. Leo is half real kind forcing-onian. He can push this.
I know, I just hear redheaded reporter and my brain immediately slipped to a different character. Though I'm pretty
He's Tintin!
there is a Tintin XP and I'm pretty sure that XP's half toon.
Luton.
Oh my god, wait, is Luton actually?
Yeah.
I love that for him. Shout out to Snail, our friend Snail.
Our lovely friend Snail. But yeah, a different red-headed reporter character.
Yep, this one fully real kind human.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
probably wouldn't even have the red hair.
Understandable.
It's too identifiable.
He disguised himself and then now he looks like Arata's younger brother. This is a joke.
Aw.
I mean, he could.
He could, but he wants to push being Forcenanian.
Fair.
Mm.
Well, Camille is probably going to change his own disguise to match.
Rubbers.
Rubbers.
Twinsies.
What Jubi and Arata up to?
I don't know what you're talking about. Arata's a normal, average guy. He's got
Yeah.
a dad.
That's just a dude.
He's just
He's
a guy.
He's just a barista.
Mhm.
I don't know how else to emphasize that, like, in Persona 5, it is canon that he wears glasses, like fake glasses, to make himself look, more unassuming.
Mhm.
God.
Man.
Love that
This
for
is-
him.
Are
This is
Arata's
just a
glasses
guy.
fake?
Arata's glasses are not fake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Alright.
See, I'm debating between Jubi could look like someone else, or he could also be real kind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This is the question.
He does have a funny little trinket if you want to make him real kind.
Mm-hmm.
He turns real kind, and it's just that drawing I did of pre-tier AU Jubi.
Unfortunately, no, that's not how
Damn.
it
That's fair.
works. No, your boy got assigned Eladrin with his funny little trick keychain.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, you know what? When they're gonna see the gallery, he will use the funny little trick keychain, and your boy turns into an Eladrin. And Camille, you know that he looks different from the last time he did this. And for the Rhythm Boys, it is very, unfortunately, familiar in the music that accompanies it, because there is mischief music playing.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, your boy has funky green hair this time, and flowers blooming on those little antlers of his, as he is a spring Eladrin this time.
Camille and
Nice.
Leo just a shiver down their spine at the mischief music.
Yeah. Camille looks over at you like, don't cause too much mischief, or the goal is to not be too noticeable this time.
Of course! I know how heist planning goes.
You're also dramatic assholes.
I'll be on my best behavior.
You fucking better.
I
If you
like to
ruin this for
imagine
me
he does that
again-
with a flip of his hair.
Mm-hmm. He says this as he is crossing his fingers behind his back and nobody can see it.
Oh my gosh.
Leo
That
just scowling
Bitch,
is just
bitch.
That is
Leo's-
nat 20. If you guys want to beat a 33, you can try.
Leo scowling at him is just, if you ruin another one for me, I fucking swear.
I would never. You're not sick this time.
Oops, I almost typed a 56 modifier. That's not right.
What do I need to roll again?
You can try an insight to beat that deception.
Oh,
Alright.
an insight. Okay, add 4 to mine. That's 28. He still doesn't make it.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there's no way he could make it. He has a +1 to insight.
Yeah, Camille has a +12, but he can't really beat a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
You can
awful.
still hear the mischief music, but he's totally being honest. He's on his best behavior, guys.
I'm
Sus.
keeping an eye on you. Alright, let me get into painting the scene for us.
Hey.
Okay.
Yes.
So with everyone's disguises and Arata's not disguise in place,
Look,
And Arata being Arata.
nobody fucking knows who Arata is.
he's just a guy.
Just a guy.
Like, again, in game, nobody fucking suspects him.
Hmm. Yeah, it's very funny. Okay. Yeah, so with everyone's stuff out of the way, as you enter the concert hall, you can see that it is very much a grand, luxurious venue, even though today it is full of much less grand, much less luxurious tourists who are here to take a gander at stuff. There's some real kind, some who seem to not be from around here, and a whole lot of toons who are either interested in seeing what the rich folk are up to, or are interested in seeing stuff from real kind cultures, since Forsana is quite a bit further away than Furuma and such. But yeah, so you enter into the main hall, which is a very large open space. There's so many people milling about to look at the art and other artifacts and gemstones and the like. There are stairs that lead up to wings on either side of the building to allow people access to the box seats, and a large doorway that is front and center, which leads to the main auditorium. As you come through, you can see that there are many, many security measures that you have to pass by. It seems like he has most certainly put his money where his mouth is. each case has movement sensors on it, as well as small anti-magic fields, even. And you do have to, as you go through it, you do have to go through something
Oh,
like a
hang on.
metal detector, but it's a magic detector.
Damn, their
Hang
disguises
on,
don't
hang
even
on,
hold
hang on.
up.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. Windows is doing
Oh
something.
no!
I don't have
Uh-oh.
access to my screen. It is just a loading circle.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh no!
Why the fuck is this cursed?
Oh wait, I fixed it. Control Alt Tab, everybody.
Yay!
Hey!
Yuto is
Yeah.
sweating.
Yeah, the
Um,
magic detectors themselves aren't. They're a lot like metal detectors, so it's not a. There's no anti-magic fields there, but like you can,
Oh,
as you get into line, you can see that people are being shepherded through, and magical objects have to be removed, put into a bin, so on and so forth.
Hmm.
And
what if like Yuto just put a random object in there? Like he could just lie.
you can see someone up ahead try to do that, but the detector pings and that person is dragged off to the side and has to be given a
Never
pat
mind.
down.
All right, never mind.
So
Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do this old school.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what you were expecting.
Yeah.
Shut up, Arata!
I guess so.
I mean, we were expecting him to be stupid.
He literally said on live television.
Leave me alone, Arata! As Leo's dragging you all out of line again.
Hmm.
Everyone goes off to the side.
Around a corner.
If-
As Leo...
Wait, he's gonna like, I don't. My boy is like, he needs like actual like, to like paint his fur or something, because he's not gonna like walk back in there as Yuto for like Jubilee to see and Camille.
It's okay, they're proficient in disguise kits.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah, that's true. It's just for Yuto, all it takes is like some like it's like, you know, like what's it called? You know, when you have like blush powder.
Yeah, like the little powder.
Yeah, he just, like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's just like baps himself like pop, and it's like a smoke cloud. And then it's just an actual black rabbit. He's tuned this time though.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Leo is fitting himself and Camille with matching wigs. Leo always has some sort of disguise in his hammer space.
Camille
Hmm.
reluctantly
This time, though-
accepts it.
He doesn't force it on Camille, but Leo is dressed in a pretty skirt, pea coat, sort of reporter type, like long cap, and sort of a bobbed black wig, and is pitching his voice.
Oh my god.
Actor feet, baby!
Amazing.
I would love that for him.
Camille's probably in pretty usual, like, non-descriptive clothes this time. So he just needs the wig and he's good. He's gonna look at a child like that. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Especially one accompanying his older sister who's on the job.
What color is the wig?
Probably black.
Yeah, this is just Arata's half siblings.
Yeah.
Arata voice, yeah, my parents were Forcenadian and Yiddish, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it tracks, they are very close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, 2 questions, Fletch.
Yes.
Oh no.
Firstly, that magic detector with items. Does it seem like how to phrase this? Because Jubi's glasses are technically magic, but he doesn't want to take those off. So would it seem like someone who has something akin to that, like, because I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it.
I think I can give you a real world experience that I've had something not quite the same but very similar. My brother does have a physical issue because of his dwarfism. His back is always like leaning forward, so he had to get a surgery to like get a metal rod to help fix his spine. We visit Israel regularly. So that metal rod does trigger the metal detector.
Yeah.
So like if you explain to the agents like there
like
is
this
like
is a thing.
this is an actual issue and like they can't do much you can't do much about it, they'll be kind of understanding. You just say that you have like I have a bit, if you say something you have an issue with your eyes and you would like to keep the glasses on, that is still technically true.
Yeah, like you'll probably have to have like a little bit of a like extra attention and such, but they like they're not gonna force you to take stuff off, especially because like this is Zinquil. There's a lot of people who do need magic devices to like support themselves.
Speaking of the sort of support, though, I almost forgot. Leo does fit Camembert with a service dog vest and hands Camille the leash.
Yes.
Yes, good.
My very good boy.
Jubi notes this and then also sighs and steps off to the side for a minute. And let's see if he can actually get a thing.
Yeah, if you want to, you can look at the stuff more in depth.
Yeah.
In which case, I would ask you to roll investigation.
Yeah, I think Arata's just gonna do that. Like,
investigation, his best.
yeah.
That's a 5. It's enough to know that he doesn't have to take off his glasses.
Yeah, like you probably know some travel stuff. Like you do know the general code of conduct for these kinds of things, and figure it's probably something a bit similar.
Yeah.
But you don't really know anything in specific about these machines or how to cheat them.
Yeah, and to be fair, if they let Leo go first, because he's still gonna need it, he needs his glasses, their prescription. Like, Leo will probably talk to them about his glasses being magical, but also being prescription, so he needs them. So like, it's fairly easy to talk to them about, I believe.
Yeah.
Yay, magical TSA.
Magical TSA!
Yeah. So, like, there is definitely a few ways to go about this if needed. You can also, investigation, insight, whatever you guys want to do to take a better look if you want.
Yeah, I think Arata is going to do a quick, I guess, insight.
Yeah, and I'll roll an investigation. Why not? Okay. Well, Yuto. Okay.
Okay.
That's a 5 plus 5.
Oh, darling.
It's a 10.
Yeah, you do get similar to what GB knows. You also know that, like, hi, little man. What you up to? Okay.
A little man? He notices a little man?
You do actually notice that, yeah, you do notice that there are, they're not like patrolling or anything, but like sometimes if something really sus comes up, like they will have a dog come and sniff at the item. Yeah, you woof? You woof?
Because you hear dog.
Yeah.
Yuto does like a thinky. Wait, hold on. Actually, before
Yeah,
I say he does a thinky funk, I need to confirm something.
Okay, come on. Go to the window. Be a window boy.
Window boy, window boy.
Window boy.
Yuto does a thinky thunk that he has a presentation that he can cast on make someone smell sus.
Oh.
Or to distract puppies.
Oh shit, prestidigitation does do that.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
Preposition.
Yeah.
As one of our close friends calls it.
Okay, Arata. That is a 23, so allow me to try and make some bullshit up on the spot.
I love you so much.
Go have fun.
Alright.
Go ham. Arata's also like, if it helps, Arata's also trying to figure out what the policy on pets is, because Genie is a cat, but Genie does not leave the bag.
Yeah. Alright, so that's an investigation, right?
That was insight.
Insight. Okay, so with insight, you aren't, I'm gonna say that you're not really looking at the machines themselves, but you're looking at the people. You can tell that a lot of these security guards kind of look tired. There's one in particular towards the end which keeps on looking around as if it's way past their break time, and seems to sort of not be as thorough because of it.
God mood.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, so like sometimes you'll see like the machine go off and they'll like look the person up and down before jerking a thumb. Sometimes if it goes off too many times in a row, the person will straight up look over at the outlet it's plugged into. It's so very tempted to unplug it and just let people through. But yeah.
Yeah. So,
Naked moment. I do a little thinky funk. Camembert can momentarily like unplug it to let everyone through.
Yeah, I will say also in terms of policy for pets, you can pretty easily determine that they are pretty darn lax on pets and familiars and such. The person just has to, you know, state that animal here.
Yeah.
We don't want to go breaking too many rules off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, Arata's gonna declare Genie. But I think he does kind of turn to Leo, and he has a grimace on his face, and he just whispers, "Oh, we're dealing with an overworked staff."
Oh.
And Leo, in a voice that is so obviously Vietnamese but with the Forsananian accent,
Oh god.
Oh boy.
is just, oh, well, isn't that a shame?
Yuto does like a double take.
I will say, as Arata
Walking around wildly. Actually, everyone knows what that's all about.
Yeah, I will say, as
Yeah.
Arata mentions that you're dealing with an overworked staff, you can hear the one particularly exhausted guard like loudly clearing their throat as if they are parched.
Oh
Arata's angry about this, actually.
Oh, buddy.
Man.
Ooh.
Look, Fletch, look. I know Arata's not a toon, he doesn't have a hammer space. But can I give this guy a water bottle?
You. I would say that Arata does seem like the type of person to always have some sort of refreshment on him. I look directly at Persona 5.
Yeah.
Like,
He
gotta
literally is
stock
the
up
snack
every
carrier
Friday.
leader.
like, I'm willing to bet that somehow Arata has at least 5 different types of drink on him at
Listen,
once.
it's because he's with his half siblings in a small group of friends. He's the mom friend, and they need to have snacks because he's not buying overpriced food.
Correct.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no, he will probably just be like, kind of like Genie grabs it for him, like, and Arata kind of just takes it, makes sure that like Genie wasn't like getting his mouth over any of the,
Mhm.
probably does wipe it off, but he kind of looks over to this poor security guard. Oh my god.
Mhm.
God.
And he's just like, hey, you look like you need some water, buddy. And he's just gonna hand over the bottle.
Yeah, the security guard kind of just blinks like, oh, thanks, and will take it, sort of look around conspiratorially, and sort of just, as he takes the biggest fucking sippy you have ever seen in your
Oh.
life, their one free
Man.
hand kind of gestures for all of you to move through.
Oh my god.
Buddy.
Oh.
Yuto gives this man the most sympathetic look as he goes
Yeah.
through. But also kind of like it has taken a note that these guys are bribable.
They
Yeah,
are
I know, like,
bribable.
If we hadn't been like waved through like immediately, I think Arata would have tried to strike up a conversation with the dude.
Mhm.
This dude is not open for talking. They are still fucking chugging it.
Yeah.
But hey, with a few beeps that go pretty much unnoticed considering how many times these goddamn detectors beep because Einquell has more magic items than
Magic.
God. You all are you all
At least
are
it's
in.
not MASH.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, doggy, what do you want? What do you want? Huh? You want freedom? There you go. No bark at me.
Nor Becca.
Okay, but yeah, you are past the security checkpoint and into the main hall proper. As said before, there is a large door in the middle that leads directly to the auditorium, and 2 staircases that lead up to wings on each side.
You solved your TSA puzzle.
You solved my TSA puzzle.
You sure did.
And yeah, there's a ton of things to look at here. There's artworks, there's like artifacts and other such curiosities from all sorts of reelkind countries. Each one does have some sort of protective measure to make stealing it difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so there's also the toon dogs, but there's only like 2 of them, and they're kind of just sitting off to the side and focused entirely on the people coming in. Yeah, with that, I let you all loose as Camille kind of just grimaces like, so going through the main entranceway is definitely out.
I think
Why would
I think Arata's gonna like take a quick moment to like glance around and try to see if like how high the roof is in this area.
It is pretty darn high. It is I would say like 2 stories and then some.
Okay.
Think like
It's meant to.
it makes me
You go.
it makes me think of that part in Rhythm Thief where they're at Versailles.
Yeah, it's meant to be like this sort of big grand entrance hallway.
Okay. So, judging by this entrance hallway and whatever Arata might have seen, or whatever we might have seen while we were outside, would he be able to get a good guess of how tall the ceiling is in the actual concert hall? Because that's where I'm assuming the stone is.
Yeah, you can tell that the ceiling there would also be equally tall. Yes, I told you not to bark, little man. I told you to be good. Seeing as it's an auditorium and a concert hall, but like you can tell that they also like put plays and such on here, so there is a lot of space there.
Okay. I'm going to roll perception
Okay.
while looking up at the ceiling and shit. I'm specifically looking for any form of skylight that might have been overlooked.
Oh my god.
Take advantage. Jubi will help out with that because he's looking upwards too. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you all thinking what I think you're thinking?
Da, 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 da.
I mean, they do it in Madarame's palace, so. That's the first roll.
Alright, let me take a gander at it. Hi.
Ooh, that was a nice advantage. Okay. Thank you, Jubi.
Nice.
Okay, that's a 25. Let's see.
And like full disclosure, because I don't want to like break your game in any fashion, but like if he can pick up anything at all.
Yeah, no. I will say that there is there's not a skylight, but there is a big old chandelier.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yuto's just like looking at it. Oh, that looks fun to swing from.
Yeah,
I'm gonna swing.
there's a big old chandelier. It's not reachable via normal means, but there is like a space at the top of the staircases, specifically on the railings, where someone who's acrobatically inclined might actually be able to jump from there onto the chandelier. And yeah, so.
Okay, so that doesn't give us an extra entrance, but it does give us a route.
Yes.
Potentially. Which is good. So Arata's probably gonna like say something like pretty casual and be like, "Nice chandelier," and like point it out subtly to everyone else.
Yuto's nodding.
Yeah.
I
do want to say, because there was an earlier hammer space roll, and Jubi has pulled something out. As he's walked in, he has his guitar case strung over his back, and if possible, could he go into the auditorium?
Regular
Like,
tourists are going into the auditorium, and
Yeah.
it's used as extra gallery space.
Yeah, I wasn't certain if it was. So what does it look like in there?
Is everyone else following along, or?
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Leo
asking
yeah.
about.
Leo specifically is on the lookout for Connor.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah, so you go into the auditorium, and it is a very larger than the main hall, open space that is full of seats, like full of seats on the ground, as auditoriums usually are. Uh, and that's sort of reserved for the less posh folk, as you say, to watch the concert when it's time. Yes, I'm aware that historically those seats are considered the best seats. I'm functioning off of modern day logic, because I know that we have some theater nerds here. Uh, also, because Connor is not a fucking smart man, okay? But yeah, as you go in, you do pass by some guards. They are positioned at pretty much every entrance and exit, at least 2 per doorway. On stage, you can see that they are currently setting up for the concert with some of the so-called big ticket items that Sire decided to display right center stage. One of them is the moon's memory. And you can see that there's like some people trying to get a good look at it. There's a bit of a gathering down in front of the stage. Nobody is allowed on the stage, and there's not really any hiding spots on stage or close to it, so it would be. Yes! Thank you, Iggy. But yeah. So that's what you get. There's definitely a lot of people coming in and out. The guards are kind of trying to make sure that people don't linger too long, at least, so that it doesn't get too crowded or chaotic.
So, question.
Yeah?
How are things looking like on the stage when it comes to potential ways to get in and out for like performers or stage crew?
Well, there's definitely backstage, but it looks like you can't access it from, it looks like you can't access it from where you are right now. And in the sort of little door off to the side of the stage, which people normally, like, use to get in and out from backstage, that is, there is a guard stationed right in front of it. So.
Well, Bird Boy has a dumb idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, does he now?
He wants to go talk to that guard. I'm asking, would that be a potential Fletch? Because I don't want to screw things up.
It could be a potential, but I will not promise anything.
Yeah. Like, he's gonna look at the rest of the group and be like, I have some questions. I'm gonna go over here.
Oh, you're gonna talk to the guard.
Oh.
Yeah. Because, oh, look at this, it's a fantastic concert, and, well, any up-and-coming musician would certainly want to learn from some of the best. Or perhaps starry-eyed dreamer, wanting to perform in a venue like this, knowing a little bit of what it looks like.
White does this thumbs up.
Yeah, Arata also gives you a thumbs up, and he's just like,
We'll be, hanging out back here.
yeah.
Good luck.
So,
Meanwhile,
it's still Miname's voice, but with the Forsananian accent. And it's just, don't go too far, but knock yourself out.
I'm not leaving the rest of you
Yuto.
behind.
what everyone can see White doing, like, just like. I don't even. He's just like. Hand on like a wall, just.
Lol.
I don't know how to properly describe, like, just head in hand, one hand on his face, the other on the wall, just, you know, the fucking gloomy lines.
He's just OTL.
No.
And Leo quietly is like, do you want me to change? I can fucking change it.
It's fine, it's fine.
I'm fucking changing it.
Something wrong?
Are you okay?
It's fine. And he's walking away.
Are you
Min-
sure about that?
Min is
Stop
his
following me.
detective.
Camille continues
following
to
me.
follow.
Go back to your Go back to your brother, little man.
Sister.
Go back to your sister, little man. That's me. I forgot.
It's fine. Next time Leo opens his mouth, it's Crystal's voice.
Oh,
Incredible.
Fucking love that.
God.
Man.
Mhm.
Oh, hi, Iggy. Something wrong?
What was that?
Aw.
Little man did a surprised shriek because
Oh,
I think he
why?
wasn't. I think he laid down and rolled onto his stomach. Like rolled to show his stomach. He did not expect my foot to be there as he rolled over. So he's not hurt. He just surprised himself, and now he's running around with his shark.
Got the
I
zoomies.
Spooked.
Yeah. Hi.
Hmm.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
well, we shift the camera away from Camille being a little shit to White, back over to
Yeah.
Jubi's plan.
Yeah. He's gonna go up to the guard. And, like, he does before. He has genuinely been looking at this stage, because it wasn't totally a lie. He is still a performer, and this is quite the impressive auditorium from the sounds of things. And it's not too hard to let a little bit more of that truth and wonder kind of slip into the kind of persona he has been putting on the entire time he's been here. And just kind of look towards the door a few times and then be like, go to the guard and be like, is there any potential that maybe someone could get a look backstage? Just curiosity. Not going near any of that.
You do not get a reply as the guard continues to stare into the middle distance.
This man's asleep with his eyes open. I fucking
Is he?
You want to roll an insight?
Oh boy. Oh god. Avre, please be nice. Fuck. God damn it.
Rip.
This guy sure is just standing here.
Jubi is going to roll something else then. Let's see, because there was nothing said to him. So that's a 30 stealth.
Oh.
What's Jubi trying to do?
Is there any way that he could like sneak around this guy and
Not really. The guy is
No.
So those little backstage doors normally tend to like be a like one singular door, if I remember correctly. That and this one happens to open outwards, and he's standing right in front of it, so there's no way to get past. There's no way to slip through the door without also bumping into him. Like he's leaning against this.
I bet he
Damn.
is fucking asleep with his eyes open.
Just zone the fuck out.
even being very careful, able to open the door just a little bit. Because Jubi is
He's-
part UPA and Toon.
He's putting his weight on it.
He is.
Yeah, like leaning against it in the way that guards sometimes do when they have to like stand for a real long time.
Oh yeah, God. I felt that from back when I worked as a backstage tech.
Mhm.
Damn. Damn, that's irritating.
I will say that does not notice you finagling with the handle or anything though.
Mhm.
Simply because that is a 30 stealth.
Yeah. Is the, while he can't get the door open, is it locked? Just having tried the handle.
Door is not locked because I'm pretty certain that would be a fire hazard.
Dunno. Well, he's miffed about that, but yeah. Yeah, he's a little miffed, but he'll wander back towards the group. Still trying to keep an eye on things and other ways to get in.
Understandable. I'm sorry, GB. But yeah, so Arata, you did a Persepi? What you looking for?
He is again trying to get a good scope of the place and just like kind of observe what exactly they're working with. You specifically, you said that this is a that they do like theatrical performances too, so I would assume that there are like catwalks.
Mm-hmm.
I am
There's
vividly
indeed catwalks above the stage.
yeah.
Mm.
I am vividly remembering a different game Arata was in, Virtuoso's Flourish. Where he did a battle on the stage and like he had to use like one of the ropes to get to one of the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was going with that tangent, but specifically he's trying to find like where exactly they cross over above the stage. I would assume because like it's not the same with every theater, I don't think, but usually like, the catwalks do like also help with like spotlight arrangements.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
oh,
so there's...
that's probably another thing he's looking for, a tech booth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so... Yeah, there's definitely a catwalk above the stage, and it does extend far out enough for, like, help with spotlights and such. And you can see that the tech booth, it's not on the ground in the center, it's sort of, like, right... I'm trying to pull from my own memories of going to a theater, since it's a bigger one. It's definitely still like in the middle, but it is on the second floor of the like box seats section.
Yes.
And you can see from where you're standing that the booth is definitely it's definitely its own little room. It seems unoccupied right now though.
Okay. I mean, it makes sense that it's unoccupied right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because there isn't an actual there isn't an actual like performance going on or anything. But Arata's taking note of that because he would assume that during the actual performance there would be people in there, which means there would be a light and a soundboard.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that is potential to shut off lights.
Mm-hmm.
So Arata's going to relay that to the others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, does Jubi rejoin the group?
Yeah.
Alright, so everyone gets that information.
Upset that the guard didn't talk to him.
No. He's pretty serious right now. He's miffed that he didn't get the lead further, but not that he wasn't talked to.
Mm-hmm.
There seems to be a lot less of his normal flamboyance going on right now. He's pretty serious and focused.
Yeah, so after Arata relays this stuff and as GB rejoins, Camille will sort of look over to GB like, no luck then?
No. At least not at present. There might be another way to get backstage. I've been in
There,
a few places like this, but not that way.
there
At least not right
probably
now.
is, at least to get bigger props and such back there.
And there has to be another way for performers to get through. You won't just parade your entire orchestra through the auditorium.
That is true.
That is very true.
Probably somewhere around the entrance hall then. Oh, also, I'm not sure if that tech booth would, if their light board would affect like singular spotlights, but I guess that depends on the spotlights themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, really. There's not really a way to tell until you get there.
Yeah.
Can
Be important. Go on. You can go.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yuto's just like looking around for like other means to get in, and he's like specifically looking for like maybe like janitors kind of
In the
things.
in the auditorium, or
Sure, yeah, or anywhere.
okay.
Janitors can get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like his whole thing is like this. Like 99% of the time he gets into places, he's described disguised as like an employee.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how long he's been disguised as an employee there for. It usually takes like, I like to think he's just working there for like weeks.
Oh, buddy.
Darling.
He would be dumb enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have you do it in the main hall. Roll a Percepi.
I'm rolling Percepi. What is your Percepi? That's a +4. Please. Please. I know you rolled bad last time, but please, you can't fuck this up. You're trying to be cool. Oh, thank God you're cool. That's a 16 +4.
Alright, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Thank
Okay.
God.
So as you all are leaving the auditorium, having kind of exhausted your search options for at least the ground floor of it, Yuto, you are keeping an eye out for specifically like employee entrances and the like, and
Mhm.
you do actually see something. It's not immediately visible from it's not immediately visible from like where people normally go and leave. Well, not leave, where people normally are in the entrance hall. You only really have a clear view of it now because you're going out from the auditorium instead of in. Normally, one of the staircases sort of just blocks it off. Probably kind of intentionally so the illusion of grandeur isn't shattered. But there is a door that's pretty blended into the wall that is a sort of employees and cast member, which has a sign that says employees and cast members only. But yeah, so that is what you find.
Okay.
And before we do anything with that, it has been about an hour and 30 minutes, so why don't we all take a quick little break?
Yeah.
Okay.
Break time.
How long? 10, 15 minutes?
About 10 or so, probably.
Okay.
My notes grows.
Yeah.
I've been writing stuff down this whole time. That's why I've been so quiet.
No, you're good. I'm very
Yay.
excited to see what everyone's gonna come up with.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, there's stuff that's noticed that's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically just tossing a ton of breadcrumbs at you
Yeah.
and seeing what you make.
Mm.
We're probably gonna have to continue conversation like over text with just the group to fully plan things out because I don't think we can cover it in a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time to like figure the plan out off screen.
Yes.
Okay. With
It's
that-
just a scene. It's just a scene where it's like everyone like crowded over like a table with like the with the blueprints of the freaking
Yeah,
place
place. Yeah.
with like one light source above.
Absolutely. Okay, I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. I wiggle.
Also,
So
hello,
this is
gallery.
I'm having. Hello.
Yes,
I'm
this
having
is
so much
very
fun.
fun. Haha, I wiggle a bird at you, who is definitely acting different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're not being terrible to me.
No, he's very focused.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder. It's almost like this is the one thing he takes seriously.
Yeah.
Nothing is being unmade yet.
Nope.
Just wait until we find
Gosh.
Connor. Then mischief will happen.
Yes. Gosh.
So what we have right
Yeah.
now,
Mm-hmm.
at least I've been taking, I
Is-
genuinely have been taking notes,
Mm-hmm.
is that, okay, so there's VIP invites to the concert, as far as I'm aware still.
Yeah.
We do have the public viewing, which is fine.
Mm.
So there are the movement sensors and the anti-magic field, specifically
Which is
around
like-
each of the displayed items.
Yeah. Which is like powered by one outlet. So it's like very possible for like a familiar to just unplug.
Yeah, that's the magic detect. That's the PSA. TSA to get in. I was talking about specifically around the displayed
right.
items. Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Mm.
That was the next thing
Mhm.
in my list that we can have a
Mhm.
familiar undo that when getting in.
Hmm.
We know that guards are potentially bribable, even at that if something goes odd.
Hmm.
As of right now, it doesn't seem like there's roof entry either.
Hmm. Yuto is wondering if it's like I'll bring this up later, but like he's like mulling over like how much are these guards like how is it like, you know, disguise into can he disguise into a guard and just fit in if he has like, you know, disguise self?
Yeah.
Or is it like much more like
Yeah, is there something else here?
yeah.
There's also the thing wondering about, because it does seem like we can have a moment where we could cut the lights on stage if the
That is
if the items are going to stay displayed there during the concert. Which I'm not certain if that was mentioned as part of it, if we would know that already or not. And just how that would go, because like there's a note like, are we going in guns blazing, already having the Phantom Thief looks, or would there be potential to like be in place, cut the lights, and then come back up and everyone is has their whole thing, and they start the heist proper. Have the gem taken at that point.
Mm.
Because if there's ways in, that way you can get close to it. What's the map? What does the place look like? Can they get around and out? Because having only one way in and one way out is not a good thing. The more,
Mm.
yeah,
The more the merrier.
yeah,
That's the more the merrier. That's not. Oh well.
yeah. Like getting out without having to jump through a window is nice.
Yeah, I think Min would like be very upset at them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we
Hmm.
left off with there's an employee and cast member door.
Yep.
That
But
exists.
Yuto is under the philosophy of if your um employees can I word properly for today, please?
There.
Please. I beg to myself.
Mhm.
Like I'm not joking. He either goes in guns blazing or
Mhm.
um has been disguised as an employee of the establishment, like um
Mhm.
and he's wondering like, do I need to like give this place a resume, or can I just like sneak in
Mhm.
like pretend to be a guard here and no one will notice? Or would
Hello.
anyone
Hi.
hello?
I see Yuta is having a normal one.
Mhm. Hey Fletch, I had a quick question of stuff that might be prior knowledge.
Yes.
Did they make it clear that what's on stage will remain on stage during the performance, or would that be moved at the time?
It is going to be on stage during the performance because, Connor is just like that. I'm so fucking sorry
it.
to the orchestra and the conductor.
Yeah, got it.
Mm,
So, sorry, this is music brain. Like,
hmm.
it'll be behind the conductor at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Understood. Cool.
Yuto's already thinking about like how like it if we could go in as like a janitor, and I could probably put someone in the trolley, you know, the
Mhm.
janitor
Oh,
trolley.
you know.
Mhm.
I have returned.
The little
We're back.
Welcome back.
the little
I got pizza rolls.
Nice.
Nice.
busy room. Actually, hold on.
Mhm.
I should go quickly use the bathroom and I'll be back.
Yeah.
It's very weird playing Jubi in this mindset, I will admit.
Mhm.
I'm like, yes, we're going to be mischief, and he's like, no, it's serious time.
Oh, I hold him. I hope
I'm like-
that I hope that you're having fun though.
Oh, I am. It's good. I'm still good. Bird was annoyed because he's like, dang it, this is part of my plan. I need to be able to map this whole place out. It's like, we don't have time to be lollygagging. That's irritating. How dare you get in my way?
I
It's
hope.
not like failure, it's just like, oh, there's a big rock in my way. I'll
I
find a
did-
way around this.
I did just remember that Arata does have like disguise self, and I think he is going to offer on the day of the heist, disguising himself as Phantom L
Oh my god.
to help trick the authorities.
Everyone
Excuse
goes
me?
as Phantom L.
Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Everyone is Phantom L now.
I mean, if the real Phantom L has the moon's memory, potentially Leo can get out. Alternatively, Leo goes in disguise, not as Phantom L. but gets out because there are like 4 other phantom elves.
God.
So much planning. Much to do.
God, it would be really fun if they all Phantom Elf, but also Leo would kind of low-key hate that.
That is fair, that is fair.
Understandable.
Boy deserves to have his spotlight.
Okay.
Leo begins his heist like the actual Kaito kid. Standing on top of the building itself. Arms outstretched with
God.
his birds. Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh my god.
But yeah, you'll have plenty of time to figure out the actual heist stuff. I mostly just want to give you all as much information to work with as possible.
I'm still a bit peeved that like we haven't found another way to get into the building yet. So I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean, you weren't gonna find another way into the building in the auditorium.
I mean, emphasis on yet.
Yeah, nah, the way was not finding a way in, it was maybe like finding a way to the back to get into the area where staff and performers and stagehands are.
Hello.
Welcome back.
The entirety of the stage.
Yes, all of the stagehands. They all exist right there.
All 200 of them.
Yep.
Calls Lynn like, hey, you got any family members that's like working over here that can like help us out?
Aunt Lynn!
Hey, Aunt Lynn!
Man.
This bastard has a artifact that's belongs to me. Help.
Man.
I got chocolate truffles.
Nice. Alright, are we all good to continue?
Before we continue, I want to say that like I had the vivid mental image of like all the like phantom thieves on the day of the heist doing a dramatic announcement. But like all of them are there.
Amazing.
The guy just gets like, how many of this are there again? 1, 2, 3, like four calling cards.
Damn.
Man.
It would actually be good to like disorient the guy, because like if they were all like announce that they're going after something different.
Idea they announce they're going after something different, but none of the things they announce is is the moon's memory.
God.
Yes.
God.
That could work to like, you know.
Everyone announces a different target.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that could work to like throw all his security into these specific things and leave the moon's memory slightly less guarded.
It could work.
It could.
Anyway, I'm ready to continue.
Alright, cool. So,
I'm writing that down.
yeah, where we left off, y'all were leaving the auditorium, and Yuto noticed a entrance which is not, like an entrance for the employees and cast members specifically, which isn't, normally noticeable by people coming in from the main hall. There is also the east and west wing, which you haven't investigated yet, as well as the upper level of the auditorium.
Yeah, Leo. Fuck, I'm not stealing your boy.
You're not Leo. Who are
I'm
you?
not Leo.
You're not me!
I'm not Marzi.
Identity theft is a victimless crime.
Why are you me? I'm me.
Identity theft is the funniest crime. Anyways, Yuto is like just like trying to subtly point out these entrances to people. Like just like in a hushed whisper, like like telling them to look over in this direction.
Mm.
I think before the group moves on into any specific area, Arata's gonna look around for like some form of brochure or like literally anything, a pamphlet or anything for like about the building itself.
It is technically a historical building, so you can in fact find a pamphlet.
Hell yeah.
It's it's like in a little kiosk or something. That is none of the ways of how I normally pronounce that word, but I'm not saying it again. Kiosk,
I was about to say.
I pronounced it in the worst way possible. Thank you very much. But yeah, there's like a little like shelf that has a bunch of pamphlets of like places to see in Vealstown and like tours and all that, and there's in fact one for this very building. It does go a little bit into like the history of it and like what kinds of shows and stuff are normally that you can normally find there. Like stuff about community outreach and all that good stuff, and there is in fact a map that has the general layout of the areas for the public. Like on the main floor, there is the main hall that you're in right now, and there's also the auditorium, and you can see a little thing like marked off for like employee access that they don't really show, other than like the entranceway for. You can also see backstage, which does in fact have another entrance. So you can probably assume that the entranceway Yuto saw is in fact the other way to get to the backstage. There's also like refreshments and stuff off to the side of the main hall, because capitalism and overpriced snacks.
Correct, of course. Are they there right now?
You can in fact buy some snacks right now. They are extremely overpriced.
Arata has sodas,
Damn it,
don't
never
worry.
Yeah.
Arata is like that parent when you take the family to like a water park.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's also the stairs that lead up to the east and west wing on the second floor. Up there, on the second floor, there's like the hallways of the east and west wing themselves. Let me double check things. Yeah. The west wing doesn't seems to have a fire exit way in the back and does lead to the west set of box seats. The east wing predictably leads to the east set of box seats and opens up to you can see that there's like a little patio or something at the end of the east hallway. And as well as like the east set of box seats, which I think I did say, and there's also like right in the center the tech booth. But yeah, so those are the two main floors that are accessible to the public.
I mean, Arata's taking note of the fire escape. Is it guarded?
You'll have to actually go there physically and see.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, I thought we were moving. Where are we at?
I think right now you are in the main hall, looking over the pamphlet, because that's all the map information in the pamphlet.
Oh, okay. For a second, I don't know why I thought we were moving.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Arata's gonna like read this over, and then he's gonna walk on over to Leo, and he goes, "Hey, you might want to keep track of this." And like hands the pamphlet map open to him.
Camille is staring at the back of the pamphlet. He's too short to see.
Does Yuto want to give him a pamphlet, or does he want to be a little shit?
Yo rolled a 6 on that hammer space roll. That means he is safe this time.
Yes, he is.
He does pull out a little, like a little notebook that like fits in the palm of his hand and a pencil, to look more like a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Apprentice journalist.
Put a hat on with like
He is
A
wearing
number.
a hat.
yes, with like what's the number thing? Paper slip, like on the
Some
hat
sort-
brim.
Some sort of weird slip on the hat.
Oh, that's cute,
Mhm.
actually.
Mhm.
I need to draw this guys later. Note to self.
Hell
Me
yeah.
too.
Um,
Arata's probably gonna grab a different brochure for Camille if nobody else grabs one.
Camille's thankful for that, and he does also take a gander.
Mm-hmm.
He's just very small, you see.
He is small,
Mhm.
and I love him.
Tiny. This is related to nothing, but Yuto's like in his head, like committed to. If we have time, I want to change the prices of the snacks to absurdly cheap if we have the time.
Amazing.
Just one prank. Just one prank.
Just one prank. This man hasn't been pranked enough in his life.
Leo, as he's jotting down just notes on the exhibits around to make it look believable. Jesus Christ, that noise scared me because it rolled onto my laptop stand.
Oh, I
Oh.
pat you.
This is just okay. Cool, thanks, Avre. This is just to see if he can notice any sort of like big gathering, like loud chatting that would usually accompany Connor himself walking around, probably followed by media people.
You don't see anything in the main hall, though, and
Alright.
you also didn't see him in the auditorium. But also, this is, judging from the man himself, you imagine that he's probably not far off from it, or at least within eyeshot of the moon's memory.
Should we roll a Persepi for the man?
Is it time to go upstairs?
I think it's time to go upstairs.
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs.
Upper part of the auditorium.
Okay,
Walk, walk, walk.
which wing are you going down?
Yuto would like to look at the east.
Yeah, the east
Or
has
like
a patio outside, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Alright.
And someone decided it's a great time to mow their lawns today. Is that picking up for anyone else?
A little.
There's just a
Fucking
little buzz
goddamn
when
it.
you speak, but it's nothing too
Alright. Okay, that's good.
bad. I pat you. Okay. Let me... Okay. I needed to double check my recording.
Fair.
Okay. Yeah, so rolling over that 22 Persepi, and anyone else can roll perception too if they want, now that they're in a new area.
Persepi.
Persepi.
Get that fucking Persepi.
No, I have a dice. I don't need to use, you bot. Be gone, bot.
Be gone, bots.
And that's a 3.
Oh. Bullied.
Eyes.
This is a game of ups and downs.
Damn, it sure do be.
It's fine. He has cool moments, but now he's just distracted, I guess.
Yuto's too
Seven.
busy thinking about changing the price.
Too
Yeah.
consumed with thoughts of prank.
Yuto's
Mhm.
currently scribbling out a bunch of stickers with 69 cents on them.
Wow.
69 cents.
He would. Yeah. Canon. Yeah, he does.
But okay.
He's
There-
like chuckling to himself, like, hee, this is gonna be so funny.
There is one still absurdly priced item, but it's $4.20.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so the East Wing, it is very much a hallway. It has a lush red carpet beneath your feet. You can probably determine that the West Wing would be similarly decorated. There's doors dotting one side of the hall that lead out into the box seats. You can reasonably assume that. And there are small windows on the other side which show Vealstown. They're sort of done in a older style, so they're not like anything big and huge and fancy. But they are pretty ornately decorated for their small size. The hallway itself is filled with cases of more reelkind art and jewels, all which are still fitted with miniature anti-magic fields and motion detectors.
Man.
Yeah. And as if you approach some of them, you can see that they do in fact have little placards that give out information. And down at the end, you can see that there's in fact a windowed patio down at the end. There's not really any access to the open air, but you can get a pretty clear view of the town from there. There's also a guard that's standing by the doorway to the patio. Yeah, all in all, it is very picturesque. Since Leo got a 22 or over a 20, you can also see that the guard to the patio looks kind of bored. Doesn't even look over at everyone as they come in. You can also tell that, let's see. You can also, like, Leo, you are a history buff. If you glance over any of the placards, you can tell that the information is mostly right, but it's written in like a really gross way.
Ugh.
Like sort of in a way that kind of makes these reelkind cultures seem as like quaint and less advanced than toon cultures. So I give you that.
Leo is just vibrating. He's so upset.
Camille very gently pats Leo, like, you all are absolutely going to rob this guy later, okay?
Yeah, right. Don't squeak. We need to be able to see. We need to be able to go outside real quick. And Leo scoops Camille up.
Camille does his best not to squeak. There is definitely a confused moment as he's just like, don't squeak, what do you... And then he's grabbed.
And Leo takes Camembert's leash and puts on a very professional but apologetic smile as he walks up to this guard and is just, excuse me, sir. And it's still Crystal's voice, but with the Forcenanian accent. My little brother is feeling just a little faint from all of the stairs. He's a little small. We were wondering if we could maybe step outside for a moment to get some fresh air for him.
The guard kind of raises an eyebrow, but does let you all go onto the patio. Like, there's not really anything of, is everyone following Leo, actually?
I was gonna say, Arata might actually try to take a poke at the, you said the, tech booth is on this floor?
The tech booth would be through the box seats.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Well, I wanted to just like judge the distance between like the uh western wing and stuff like from the other wings, but he rolled a 7. He's not getting anything.
Oh, rip.
Oh, darling.
I think he just notices nothing and goes back to Leo.
Yeah, I'll have Jubi tag along with Arata. The patio has been noted. He can see it, knows it's there.
Mm-hmm.
That there is a door, which is good to know.
Knows that his brothers are there and fooling a guard right now.
Yeah, they're fine.
Alright. Okay, so focusing on Leo first, since I would have to explain yet another area for the box seats. Theaters are big.
They
Yeah,
are.
the patio. Leo, you are a buff of many nerdy things. You can
Correct.
tell that the patio is in a different style, quite literally, from the rest of the building. It was like, if you skimmed over the brochure, like the patio was added a good bit later, sort of after some reconstruction efforts went horribly awry. We don't need to talk about that incident, but to make the best of it, instead of rebuilding things like they were, they instead decided to make it a windowed patio. It's still pretty well controlled environmentally wise. There's no there's not really any open air. It's all windowed in, but you can see that the glass panes are in fact spaced enough that if you want to, you can in fact smash your way through.
Breaka.
Yeah. Let's see. And you can in fact get a pretty clear view of the town. Looking around, you can see that if you get outside, you can go on up to the roof. In fact, there's a overgrown maintenance door way back in the corner that there's an overgrown maintenance door back in the corner that does seem to allow you to go outside and give roof access if needed.
Ooh, tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Leo will keep that in mind as he's still holding Camille and playing the concerned older sister.
Camille is he's kind of just sitting there, a little bit confused, but it's fine. He is back to playing the act of baby trying to get breath. If you want to look at the door more in depth, you'd have to roll investigation, but otherwise, yeah, it is a pretty nice patio, very picturesque. You've probably seen like an ad or two or like people take wedding photos here before, since they've also planted some stuff there to, really make it feel like a bit of a greenhouse basically.
Yeah.
You get the feeling that it is mostly blocked off right now because Connor didn't want any dirt in the main place and has zero trust for other people.
Ugh.
Luckily for him, Leo is both a history buff and an art nerd, so he's very careful. But God, is he upset? And I am rolling that Oh, Leo.
Oh, Leo.
Your invest. Not great.
Not great, but it's enough to tell that the door is rusted shut right now.
Leo, darling, no.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Damn.
Okay. And now as we wrap up here, I'm gonna assume that you're probably going over to join the others.
Yeah, gives a very polite thank you to the guard as he puts Camille down and hands him the leash and plays up the all right. Make sure you keep hold of my hand. There are a lot of people here.
Oh.
Camille just sighs and takes Leo's hand.
And off they go to find the others.
Yep. So now we shift the camera back over to our other group and a little bit back in time to catch up with what they've been doing. You all have entered the box seats, and yeah, you can in fact see the tech booth there. It is, if you want to roll Persepi again, you can.
Persepi. Wait, where's Yuto right now? Hold on. Did he follow?
I think Yuto was going with the twins, but I don't know.
Oh.
Yuto was going with the twins, got a bit lost, got a bit turned around, somehow wound up with Arata and Jubi.
That checks out.
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
I'll roll up Persepi. Boop. Oh yay, 18. What's that with?
Okay, so
Plus 4.
we got two 22s and a 14.
Rest in peace, bird boy.
It's okay.
Now he can see! So now he can see!
Yuto got a bit distracted finishing up writing all the 69-cent stickers. Bumped into Arata and Jubi, and now can see now that he's not distracted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so the box seats are a bunch of clustered, definitely more expensive looking seats. They have a lot more space to them and seem to be made out of, seem to be a good bit more plush than the seats down below. They have cup holders. And there's also there's a good bit more space to move around up here. The seats where you're currently at are they are still clustered together in groups. If you go down one side more and more, you'll get to the private booths, which are roped off right now. And you can also tell that since it's a theater and people aren't really meant to see up here too much, the shadows tend to stick a bit more to the corners here. And the light isn't quite as good as it was down on the floor.
Ooh.
There's nothing on display here. It looks like people are kind of just using it as a break from the hustle and bustle of the main areas, the quote-unquote common folk who are here to look at the stuff and are kind of just chatting it up. The people here seem to be a little bit more on the posh side of things. Yuto,
Yeah?
you can see some of them do in fact have price tags hanging from their
Fuck
outfits.
yeah!
Terrible.
Oh, horrendous.
That.
Yuto, make sure to get Jubi's attention. It's points it out and has the smuggest knife cat face.
He looks utterly disgusted. Been a bit distracted. He's going over stuff and kind of muttering to himself. But he does see that and it's just oh god, he visibly shivers. His whole design does that whole shake. And he's
I'm so sorry. I had to.
Mhm.
Why?
So Yuto fits in this place great.
Yeah. Someone compliments you on your price tags, Yuto.
Oh my god.
Horrendous.
Yuto has to resist the urge to just cringe and this is his own hell. He put himself in this situation.
He did this
But
to him.
he did this to him, yes. I'm trying to think of like a posh thing to say. Fuck.
You can just go with a why thank you if you need.
Yeah, just a why thank you, and encompass yours as well. But like he turns away and just has like the most disgusted look on his face.
Fair.
I don't know what you expected, man. That one's on you.
Honestly. Ugh, rich people.
Yeah, but yeah, you can also tell, you get a pretty darn clear view of the stage from here. Like, a very good view of the stage, as well as a pretty clear view of essentially most everything that is on the ground floor and like in front of the box office seats. Like, you won't see anything in the back of the theater because of how the world works, of course. But like, you do get a clear view of like that one security guard still leaning up against the door. In fact, seems to be leaning against the door even more obviously now.
Asleep.
And and you can see like the throngs of people come in and out to look at the pretty stuff that is on stage. Jubi, you don't notice this because you are too busy being viscerally disgusted.
He's
But
trying to hold himself back from doing mischief.
yeah, Yuto and Arata, you do notice, like, on the other side of the box office, past the tech booth, is what is in fact a pretty big gathering of people, and you can see a sort of tealy blue shape with a painterly texture there.
Ah, bastard spotted.
Nobody fucking harass him until she gets back.
But yeah, you go.
Yuto is like texting Leo like a just bastard spotted, just in all caps.
Then Leo appears with Camille.
But yeah, like they can't see into the box office, right?
The tech booth,
Not the box office, the
Yeah.
tech booth.
the tech booth, the doors, there's only one sort of thin horizontal slit to look down at the stage from, at the front of the booth. And because if I remember correctly, you do want those tech booths to be pretty dark.
Yeah.
I've only ever been up there once. Okay.
Typically, you want them to be as hidden from the rest of the audience as possible.
Yeah. So it's kind of just
so it doesn't destroy the illusion, etc., etc.
Yeah, so it's kind of just like a little structure built into the back. One moment, puppy is barking. Icky, no bark. Come on. Okay. But yeah, there's not really any windows on the side or anything, and otherwise the booth itself is thank you, Kai. The booth itself is pretty nondescript except for a door at the side of it. The door is unguarded, but it is locked. As if that does anything.
Arata's gonna make two fucking awful rolls because he wants to get in there. So I'm gonna roll a stealth, I guess, to make it look like he's trying to be as casual as possible.
Okay. I would argue that as either deception or performance.
Okay. He does have better deception, so I'm just gonna...
Also, I'll say around this point, Leo does manifest behind Yuto.
How's a 19?
Yeah, you look pretty darn casual for anyone who doesn't know what the fuck you're doing currently.
Yeah. And he is going to try and pick the lock without trying to draw attention.
Pick that lock.
Fuck it up.
Also, Leo, you are also confronted with the gaudy ass price tags.
Oh, I keep forgetting that his modifier is this disgusting. I dropped my dice. I keep forgetting his modifier is disgusting for sleight of hand.
Gosh.
So,
Oh boy.
That's a 30.
Jesus Christ.
This place has nothing on them.
Yeah. Yeah, and you wonder why I make the things the way I make them. Why a motion sensor and an anti-magic field, Fletch? Isn't a lock enough? No, it's not.
I probably should have rolled perception to see if it was trapped. Fuck.
It's fine. They're not gonna trap it because, like, people do actually need to get in there and prep stuff for the stage.
I figured.
Yeah, like...
But I was just like, wait, no, Arata would have checked.
Yeah, so you very easily just, like, tap this thing with your thief magic and it pops open.
He is very good at what he does. But he is going to slip inside as unnoticeable as possible.
Is everyone else following suit?
Also, I think I rolled his stealth wrong.
Do we need to roll stealth if we are?
Probably do.
Yeah, roll stealth as a group if you are. But just to say, you all roll stealth and I'll do some mental math.
Oh, you're doing average. I did roll his modifier wrong. He does have expertise in that.
Stealth is alright. Oh no.
Oh, Yuto.
Uh-oh, Yuto.
Wait, no, that's the other way around. He rolled a 3 with a +7.
Ouch.
Not to say, if he was a thief of the lead, 3.
No. I just did it in the wrong order. He rolled a 3. I put my head in my hands. This is not your day. I mean, I say that as if I didn't roll like 2 dirty 20s earlier.
Yuto, you do stumble a little on a price tag, but it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. You get in there. Everyone crowds into the booth pretty quickly. And Camille
He's not used to.
Camille
He's not used to doing a heist thing like as a group. He's usually a solo guy.
You're so valid. Yeah,
Arata is.
Everyone quickly stumbles on into the booth, and Camille closes the door behind you so that it's not just a bunch of random people, like, in the tech booth for some reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you are all now in the tech booth. It is kind of cramped now. There's a lot of people in a little space.
Arata just immediately whispers, "Why did you all follow me in here?"
I wanted to know what was inside.
Everyone else was.
We are a fucking mess.
No shit!
Arata's gonna roll investigation to try, like, not like he's not gonna touch the like actual boards or anything. He just wants to know what all is like controllable from here.
I look over at the theater kids.
Yeah, the booth would be like lights, sound effects,
Mm-hmm.
like any, because yeah, the actual hanging of the lights would be up catwalks, curtains and stuff is in the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should basically be just lights and sound.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly lights and sound. He was hoping to at least get a hint about the security, if there is a way to shut that off, but like I don't think that's going to be in the tech booth specifically. But really, he's rolling an investigation on the board specifically to see if they are connected to the spotlights. But if there's anything else that he could pick up with that 19 investigation, I'll take it, really.
Yeah, that is a 19. Yeah, so, like, Marzi, who I love so dearly, said, there's not really anything to control the security itself. The tech booth is very much 100% the tech for the stage. You can see a board that that is labeled that with like all of the lights for the stage, as well as a sort of master control for the house lights as well as the stage lights. There's like a little button you can press to make the lights do the little flashy thing when it's time, like when it's not fucking halftime, that's sports.
Intermission.
Intermission.
Halftime.
Don't
I love you so much.
Halftime show and a theatrical performance. I would love that, actually.
Everyone switches position.
Yeah, there's a little button for you to press when it's like about time for intermission to be up to make the house lights flash and do that. And there's also like controls and stuff for like individual lights as well as the main stuff. There's some notes written out and left next to the board for like plans that they are currently figuring out for the lights of the shows. There's a board that has like special effects, and there's currently a paper taped to it that says do not fucking touch this. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Because like this is a bigger theater, so like they do have like more in-depth effects for some shows. This is a concert. They are not shooting fireworks at a concert. Do not fucking touch the board. I swear to God, you are going to do something.
Okay.
And there's also
fireworks.
yeah,
Don't
there's
want to
also
touch
stuff
it.
for like sound controls and mixing. There's stuff for like playing sound effects at certain points in regular shows, and there's also like stuff for everyone's mics and whether they're on and off and such.
Okay. So I think he is going to point out the notes for the like actual tech plan for how the for lights and cues and such, because that might come in handy to figure out what would be the best time to strike. There wasn't anything about connecting to the spotlights, right?
They are connected to the spotlights of the stage itself, so like you can turn off all the lights on stage if needed.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Arata is I do want to ask, you did mention like special effects. Is there anything related to fog machines?
Probably. Yeah, I think probably because like the normal stuff they have is like sort of fog machines. Absolutely, I've seen shows use fog machines before. I'm pretty sure I've seen shows with like sort of fireworks or sparks or something.
Yeah.
So there's
Usually, smoke machines are used in the wings.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be more of a cue thing, but things like the little fireworks and sparklers should be controlled by tech booth.
Okay, cool. So fog machines, no, because those are set up backstage. Fireworks,
Right.
fireworks, yes. I'm not going to say pyrotechnics because I'm I don't want to see what y'all would do with that. Y'all get fireworks and you will be
I
happy.
mean-
I also
Yeah.
don't think I remember any actual flamethrowers on stage.
I'd hope not.
I mean, like,
Mhm.
pyrotechnics for performances are, like, stuff like this
Mm-hmm.
don't really go overboard. I think in my experience, the most pyrotechnics I have ever performed with is flash paper.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I do know that some have like these sort of like sparklers and stuff set up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bigger stuff is mostly for like actual like concert stuff that they build specifically for that concert, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you do get. There are indeed controls for those, with a big old paper that says not to touch this. There's also, because if I know one thing about tech, it's that it's fucking awful at times. There's probably like sticky notes elsewhere about what not to do. Like, if you press this button twice in under half a second, everything will die.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Mhm.
fucking absolutely.
Yeah.
it's
Mhm.
fucking horrendous.
Yeah, there's something that's like, do not toggle mics in quick succession, you will blow out everyone's ears.
Ooh.
Or like, the feedback is awful or something.
Yeah. God, no. I'm getting my own like flashback to tech horror stories because I might not. I love. I don't do tech, but I love the tech crew whenever I work with them. But by God, some of the horror stories.
So yeah,
Oof.
any theater people listening, respect your fucking tech crew. They do everything for you, you shit.
Well, that
Yeah.
just means I'm having enough accuracy, so I'm taking that as a good thing.
Yeah. But like, blows a kiss to anybody who works tech crew. You're doing amazing. Our Arata was thinking about the fog machine specifically because it would help to obfuscate anything on stage, which
Mhm.
means that could give them extra cover, but if that's not in the booth, that might not be as coordinated. So I mean, he'll still like point out what he's thinking,
Mhm.
but like puts it on the back burner for now.
Yeah. The fog stuff would be backstage, so you'd have to get there first. But yeah, so that's all the tech booth has to offer. Anyone else want to do anything? Anyone tempted to push any buttons?
No.
Yuto is so insanely
Yes.
tempted. It's just
Don't you
Uh,
fucking dare.
Yuto's
Oh.
head is like slowly reaching out to the to like the do not press button for him to please slap it away. Please slap his hand
Leo
away.
grabs Yuto's hand in like a vice grip and it's just, if you ruin this for me, I will eat this hand.
Arata has an idea.
Oh?
I know some tech crews, it usually depends on which theater, some tech crews do communicate through like walkies or some form of walkie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Does he see, headsets, thank you, audience. Does he see any extras of those in the booth?
Okay, I'll have everyone roll another investigation.
Inves.
Arata included? Or...
Arata included, yeah. I say another one because the 19 was because you were looking for some.
Oh my god, Yuto, I swear to God.
Oh,
Okay.
That's fine. He's Oh well, it's not too bad. It's 14.
Mm.
Yeah, you all do
I
manage
like-
to. Oh, what's up?
No, I just want him to stop rolling low.
I pat you. Yeah,
But that's normal for D&D.
fair. You do all, like, after a bit of rooting around, you do see, like, a bunch of storage bins at the back of the booth, which have, like, various stuff, some old tech, some stuff that was, like, there for a specific show that they're just keeping now, as well as a bin full of headsets.
Yes! Score.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Arata's gonna take a few, and as he's doing that, he is going to say, we can probably get the rest of the tech crew to do shit if we're on headsets with them.
Nice. That gets
Especially
put
since
in
someone
hammer
does
space.
have the actor feat.
Sure fucking does, baby! I get to reenact Kaito Kid's first Conan episode.
Yeah, Arata, I want to say Arata's glancing in Leo's direction, and he has the most mischievous grin on his face.
Leo has the biggest smile as he accepts this headset.
Yuto is like the Kulindy smiley face.
Mm.
I do think Arata is also going to keep a few extra headsets so that the rest of the group will be able to keep on with to keep track of what's going on.
Mhm.
So he's just gonna hand them out, and he's gonna keep his in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, Camille will shove his into his hammer space.
Yep.
Alright, so with everyone
Okie
having their looted stuff,
Mm-hmm.
roll me another stealth to get out.
Here we go.
Please. Please, Yuta, I beg of you, stop making a fool of yourself. This is what you do. Fuck off.
That is not my d20. What a
Fuck off.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, thank God for plus 12.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Arata's
Yuto!
Arata is carrying this team.
Oh,
God, yeah, he sure is. Arata
oh.
exits wonderfully, gracefully. The door, except it is a very cramped space and everyone else has Toon heritage.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yuki
else,
sure has some big fucking wings.
yeah, everyone else has Toon heritage. It's a cramped little space. Out comes a cube of everyone else in the party as Arata steps out and opens the door. Once the cube has slid out of the room, it disassembles into the individuals.
There's just a pop noise and everyone springs apart.
Yeah,
Mm.
there is a small child holding an oversized lollipop that is staring at all of you with big ol' eyes.
Yuta just like, puts his like finger to his mouth, like, can you keep?
Arata gives this kid a chocolate coin.
The kid's eyes light up at the chocolate coin as he takes it, speaks something in unintelligible German-ish, and leaves.
little German boy.
Oh my god, little German boy!
But other than that, you've been unnoticed.
I can't believe this kid's from Frühlingsball. Damn, we're just shouting out everyone in this game.
Gosh.
Yeah, so, as you all readjust, same as it ever was, Connor is still on the other side of the box seats, chatting up a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Leo pushes up his glasses, holds up his notepad and pencil.
Don't go overboard, okay?
I am an amazing actor, thank you very much.
Okay, supporting you from back here.
Well,
Gives you a
don't have
thumbs up.
too much fun.
Yuto is just like, go kick his ass.
I'm not King's fucking ass, shut up.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And very confidently, he does stride over with his notepad and pencil, looking very much the eager, wide-eyed, like, newbie reporter ready to catch anything for some sort of article.
Okay. Is anyone else following?
I think Yuto's gonna sit back on this one.
Yeah. Kind of a little bit, enough to be within like earshot. But to
Yeah.
still be looking like, oh yeah, no, we're looking at the stage. Wow.
I think Arata's gonna take a moment to make sure that Genie wasn't crushed.
Oh.
But he's still keeping an earshot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so I don't have to play two characters at once. I hand Camille over to that group.
Yeah.
He also has Camembert too.
Yeah. Alright, so Leo, you are disguised as a real kind, correct?
He wasn't able to magically disguise. He
He
had
could
the
magic
very
magic disguise like after going through the thingy. Like go to the bathroom, come out as real kind.
real Kaito move there.
I mean, right now he is. Okay, so he's half tuned right now?
He's half tuned, but he looks very different because, I mean, proficiency in disguise kit and like wigs and stuff. And I described his outfit earlier, like pea coat, skirt, very professional, but still wide-eyed.
Yeah. Okay. So as you approach, Mr. Sire, you can tell that he is very much sticking to people in his own social standing, so to speak. Like, he's polite to the average passerby and the like, but if they don't look rich, then he's also politely brushing them off as he goes back to regaling the other rich folks with tales of his travel to different real kind countries and the like, and you know, talking about how interesting their cultures are.
Leo trying not to snap his pencil in half.
I'm glad to make y'all. I'm glad to fill y'all with rage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But yeah, so he's just standing there, telling the stories. He's pretty much surrounded by toons right now for understandable reasons. Every so often, like a real kind butler or some other such person comes by to like talk to him and get orders or like serve him something before heading off. There's a few different workers. You can tell that there is certainly a trend amongst them.
Hate that, hate that, hate that, hate that.
Ew.
But yeah, so everyone who's not paid to be around him is a toon.
Leo takes a deep breath, plasters on a smile, steps forward with his very obviously half real kind origin and his very pronounced Forcenanian accent. And is just, excuse me, sir, may I ask you a few questions for an article that I'm writing?
Yeah. Connor kind of gives you a glance before going back to talking to the others, but then he does a bit of a double take, and he's a toon that kind of permanently has closed eyes, but like if they were open, they'd probably. On the double take, he does seem to be a lot more interested in you, Leo.
Hate that.
And he kind of just claps his hands together and sort of shoos off the rest of the people as he saunters on over to talk to you. As he's just, oh, yes, absolutely.
Suppressing the shudder.
I'm so sorry.
I also want to apologize to Fletch for making him have to do this voice again. Like, you have to play this guy.
I have to play this guy, and
anyone who isn't like fully white American knows this feeling.
Yeah, I am straight up pulling from my own experiences for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fun.
Okay. Sorry, me, Marzi, I'm like, ugh.
No, you're good. I place my hands on your shoulders, like, you do not have to interact with him too much, okay?
Yeah, Leo is just big smile, so very wide-eyed and ready for these questions as he's just he starts with like the usual sort of what got you interested in reelkind culture and Forsana in general, things like that.
To prevent you from having to go into too much detail in dealing with this man, I'm gonna paraphrase it, if that's okay.
Yes,
I'm
absolutely.
Yeah, so he kind of gives you, like, a very polished story, about how, like, as a young toon, he gained an interest in reelkind cultures because he met a few, and he never knew just how fascinating reelkind could be and just how diverse they are. And so he pulled together his own resources to go on a journey and discover these cultures for himself.
He'd really be like one of those people who would call for, like, reelkind from Furuma exotic.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what this makes me think of?
Yeah.
What the fuck is his name? The guy who did a treasure hunt and he had like a whole bunch of like shit from different like places around the world, and they used to call him the real world Indiana Jones. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Understandable. That is a very similar vibe. But yeah, so he'll talk about how he's acquired all these things during his journeys and how he hopes to impart, like, because, like, he hopes to impart knowledge and understanding of these fascinating cultures with his philanthropy and all that stuff, especially after certain tensions between toons and reelkind and all that. So just a very polished story that sort of makes him look like a goody two-shoes philanthropist who's like here on the side of reelkinds and here to bridge that gap between them and such.
Bites,
Yeah.
bites. Fucking oxidized penny looking ass.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we are calm. Leo is calm and smiling, and he's in the role.
Mm-hmm.
And he starts asking specifically about the moon's memory and like how Mr. Sire managed to come across it and get his hands on it, because it must be a very important artifact from Forsana.
Yeah, Connor will tell you how, well, originally, it was in the hands of the Forsananian government, which, for reference, because I don't think I've said it on recording before, Forsana is run by an oligarchy. It's about as fucked up as you can imagine. Yeah, they don't have, like, a king, but they do have, like, dukes and duchesses and stuff.
Yeah,
and
it's basically like almost like a council of high nobles, basically.
Mm-hmm.
From what I know about my Otome manga.
Yeah. So that's the system that Forsenal runs under. So like he talks about how he met with some of these nobles. I don't think we named that particular man, but like he does talk about his dealings with a particular Forsenanian noble, who was gracious enough to let him have it, as it's only half of a set, and they haven't been able to acquire the rest of it, but they do know that it's an Einquell, so at least this way the two pieces are closer together. And were it not for a certain Phantom Thieves intervention, and you can tell that there is a good bit of bile in that statement, if it weren't for a certain Phantom Thieves intervention, Sire would have been well on his way to acquire the other piece and finally reunite them.
And Leo has such smug satisfaction as he feigns concern and is like and asks Connor, like, isn't he worried that that certain Phantom Thief will try to swoop in and nab the gem as well?
Yeah, and yeah, to which Connor replies, "Oh, definitely not. He's studied Phantom L for a while, and and he's wasted no expense in getting systems in place specifically to prevent Phantom L from acquiring this gem. After all, it shouldn't belong in some dirty thief's hands. Phantom L surely won't appreciate the history of this gem, just as he didn't appreciate the history of that bracelet he stole."
Arata can like we're still in
You're all
earshot.
in earshot. You can hear this.
Yuto has is rolling up his sleeves, just like, someone please like hold him back.
Everyone who knows that Leo is the biggest history buff in Vilstown.
Someone please hold him back.
Arata's gonna grab Yuto, or Wyatt. Arata's gonna grab Wyatt by the arm and just be like, "We'll get him next time, baby."
Yeah.
And if Jubi
I'm
needs,
so
Camille
pissed off.
Camille will hold on to Jubi's hand because he knows how protective that bird is.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, he's keeping it together. He's keeping it together.
He's keeping it together, but that's his baby brother that this Connor guy is talking about.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Anybody who can understand Genie just hears this really quiet and muffled from the bag, "I want to bite his ankles."
Yeah. Judy just quietly like, I couldn't.
Agreed.
I really want to just unmake something that he owns. It would be really, just really satisfying.
Unmakes his
Oh,
grand
this is
piano.
Unmake his suit. Unmake his suit. Unmake his suit.
He's so fucking tempted to like just be like, fuck your buttons.
And Leo.
Fuck your threads.
Pretty much.
Bing bong, fuck your life. Okay. Yeah. How Leo doing?
Leo is smiling as he writes this down with maybe a little more force than necessary.
Do you think maybe we should get him out of there?
I can probably do something.
You know, we can go. Let's go. Fuck it.
Oh boy.
Camille is getting put on Jubi's shoulders, and Camembert, he has the leash, or he'll pick up Camembert if needed.
Mm-hmm.
and heading over and just like, oh, there you are. I know that this is really important for that report you're doing, but we really do need to get a move on. Just talking to Leo. As he
Oh, but he was having
approaches
such
over there,
a fun time talking to me.
She.
Oh, she. Oh,
Yeah,
but she was
yeah.
having
Still
such a fun
disguised.
time talking to me.
It was such a. It was such a.
I'm
interesting,
certain
detailed
it was
conversation.
entirely enlightening, my good man. However, there's only so much time, and surely someone as wealthy and esteemed as yourself has very important things to be doing, and we wouldn't want to take up too much of your time.
Well, I can. No, that's a bit too much even for me. I
While I pat you,
no, I was.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to make a comment about like how maybe Leo can swing by some other time because it's not often that he meets a half tune, but that's a bit much even
Yeah.
for me. So we'll just cap
Yeah.
it there and have Jubi scooch
There's a
everyone
definite
out.
like free hand on Leo's shoulder, and both rhythm boys can hear that there is a very pronounced ticking to Jubi's music that is like, if you fucking say one more thing to my little brother, I'm going to end you.
Yeah, I feel like once they get back, like, because Connor can't see them, right?
Yeah, he's he sort of he will watch as they leave, if only
Yeah,
because
Leo gives a very, very polite. It was very eye-opening to hear this from you, Mr. Connor, Sire, sir. Thank you for all of this.
Yeah, so we'll just gently shuffle everyone out of the box seats to yell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Arata, like, handed me wanting to try and make this guy, like, I don't even know, rile him up, because Arata is obviously obviously reelkind, so he's just gonna stick around with Leo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to think, like, Jubi and Camille and Camembert get out of this guy's line of sight, so Leo can like break something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Leo
Yuto,
is
Yuto, I don't know, Comet, if you would want Yuto to stick with Arata or check on Leo.
I think he'd like to check on Leo. I'm gonna be honest. He's gonna like give Leo something to break. Maybe like, I don't know, some pencils.
Yeah,
Or-
Camille does also fish some pencils out for Leo to break.
Mm-hmm.
Good,
He's
he's
just
already
giving-
snapped the one he was using in half.
Just give some more pencils. Yuto's just giving him like, I don't know, just a pat on. He's trying to give him pats, and he might actually just buy something from the overpriced thing for like tea or something.
God, Yuto just handing Leo and Jubi the 69-cent stickers, like, you want to go cause some chaos?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. He's like, okay, so can we do this now?
Yeah, Camille will probably wait by the doors to the box seats for Arata, and so that way nobody's
Arata's
lost.
not.
Oh.
Arata was sticking around with Leo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought I said that.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I forget to push to talk.
Oh, the pats you.
Patsu. We may have also blipped in the memory.
Misunderstood a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so quick intervention to go cause some chaos. Arata's probably also handed stickers, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Stickers for you, and stickers for you, and stickers for you, stickers for you. And he gives Camille a pat on the head.
Alright, and so as to not take up too much time, since there's one more place that y'all have to see and one more person y'all have to meet, I'll just have you all do a very quick sleight of hand roll to flex your modifiers as some
Yes.
stress relief.
Oh, I can tell Leo is upset.
Okay, come on. This was your plan. Oh, thank God, 18.
Holds Leo so gentle and uses the fucking devil's fucking devil's grace thing because he rolled a 3.
Oh, that is okay. That is a dirty 20. Let's see. Camille's is this sleight of hand is that. So is plus. Okay.
OMG twinsie.
Twinsies.
Oh my gosh.
So, with a minimum of 20 and a maximum of 33, the booth is very quickly decorated and defaced with 69-cent stickers and one
And
$4.20s.
Yes! Yes! And then the snack booth is raided
Oh,
by a swarm
absolutely.
of people.
In fact, the guard that was standing next to the employees and
God.
cast members only door in the main hall has left to acquire some snacks and bev because
Yes!
these guys are
You
fucking tired and thirsty and hungry, and
They
you're
deserve
not.
it.
Yeah. So that way is now open.
Okay, let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
All right. So you don't really have to make a check to get in, since everyone's really distracted with
69
discounts.
cent snacks.
Uh,
Less than chicken nuggets.
Yeah, the people working the booth very quickly cotton on to what's happening, but like they just go along with it.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give a
work
shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They work
No
in
one cares.
concessions. Are you
They work
kidding
in
me?
concessions.
I literally worked in concessions for a year and it sucked ass.
Yeah, so they do not give a fuck. They're just shoveling snacks at people and saving some for themselves. And
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yuto is just like looking, like taking note of this, like, oh, nobody cares. If we get caught up by them, we probably could just get away with it.
But yeah, so you go through a little hallway and you all manage to finally get to the backstage, which is like, aside from the tech booth and other stuff, pretty much the only place that the public's not allowed to visit. As you get out into it, you can see that it is currently full of instruments and and chairs and other such things that they need for the concert performance. You boof?
Oof.
You boof?
Boof?
That's just Camembert.
Yeah. Camembert was also excited about snacks.
Yeah, just.
But yeah,
Is it boof? Is it boofing time?
he's refrained from boofing right now. But yeah, so yeah, there's you can also see a bunch of stuff that's like there for shows, even if they're not currently in use right now. It's just full of props and costumes and the like, and roll an investigation to see if you find fog machines, I guess.
Let's
Yes.
fucking go.
Oh,
Got a 7. Okay.
Yikes! Okay.
Oh, Jubi.
Oh.
Jubi got distracted
Oh.
by the instruments.
Yeah, Jubi,
That
these
is
are
fair.
some nice instruments.
Wait, was it perception, right?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay. That's a slightly better modifier. But still, 12.
Okay.
There's some nice instruments.
Jubi, those are some nice instruments. You, in fact, I forget what the name of that violin company is.
Stradivarius.
Yeah. You notice some Toonkind versions of that company's violins and such, and other like really expensive, really nice instruments. So you notice things, just not the things that you were supposed to be looking for.
Yeah.
Everyone else, but Arata first, you do find some fog machines.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
He
yeah.
does find the fog machine. And he's gonna make note of it. He's gonna say, hell yeah. Do the controls seem like the usual fog machine, or is it like some kind of like higher end thing?
These are bog standard fog machines.
Gotcha.
So you can pretty easily figure out how to work. You also all notice that there are, in fact, ways up to the catwalk back here, as there should be. There's like controls for the curtains and such, and there's also like ropes and sandbags and the like, and other stuff that I'm probably forgetting, but if it's supposed to be backstage and you are a theater kid and you know something's supposed to be back there, it's back there.
Yeah. Oh, they probably have that glow light. Not glow light, glow tape. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you can see that there's like positions for chairs and instruments marked out on the stage too.
Yes.
For like quick and easy setup.
Mark out your blocking. It's important.
Oh yeah, God, blocking tape.
Yeah. So, but also, you notice that there are in fact some musicians that are milling about. Some are like tuning or practicing their instruments. And I'll actually give this to Jubi because of how his Nat 1 was flavored. Jubi, you notice a very interesting violin in the hands of...
Hello?
You good?
No, keep going. Show me my girl.
Let me get a picture.
It's her.
You notice a very interesting violin, who's you're a pretty big instrument aficionado. You can normally tell what company made a violin. You have no idea who made this one, and there is a strange marking on it, but it is currently held in the hands of this girl.
My God!
There she is.
It's her.
Yeah, there's the mark, though it does look a little bit different. It's roll me a history, Jubi.
You asked this of my boy? Oh.
Listen, it's gonna be a low DC. I would fucking hope. Yeah, you get it. The marking on her instrument is the same marking as what is on the moon's memory gem.
Cool.
Yeah, so she's kind of standing there. She is a real kind human girl. And she does seem a little bit anxious and awkward, but has a very sweet smile on her face. She seems about 16, 17, about teenager age, so is actually pretty darn young for someone in an orchestra like this.
Yeah. Is the orchestra like a mix of tunes and reelkind, or is it primarily one or the other?
There is a mix, though there is definitely a skew for reelkind, and knowing Leo, you can recognize, like, everyone gets this, you can recognize that a good few of them are from Forcenaw.
Got it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
So,
Yeah.
So for Marzi's sake, everyone else can roll perception to notice her. Leo gets advantage because he knows what that marking means.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Ouch.
Yuto.
Yuto's distracted with the costumes because there's still
you know what? He
costumes
would
for
be.
stage protections.
He would be like, he's just like looking over the fabrics, and it's like, ooh, these looks pretty neat. I want. Oh, where am I? I pushed a button weird, and I'm in a different place.
Come back to
Oh
us, Comet.
god. Okay.
You were
yeah,
about to say
one.
Yuto fell through like Narnia.
But yeah,
With a 5. I
Yuto's
swear to fucking god.
distracted. Arata and Leo, you both can in fact notice this girl. Leo, you know that symbol.
I hate that. Like, he recognized that symbol, but also, I guess I have the answer because Leo handed me this.
Oh my.
So I guess I have my fucking answer.
Oh.
Man.
He had to wait until she actually fucking showed up in canon, but I guess I have my fucking answer.
I'm so glad. Hang on. Arata, I think it's gonna be funny. Arata's gonna like glance between the violin, sees the marking, and then glances towards Leo. Does he see Leo blushing?
I'm so sad. I'm so upset that Yuto misses this.
You
He
don't
misses
roll an
his
insight.
Leo doing this. Oh, I'm gonna roll inside. Fuck, please. Yuto, my mental stability is right on this. Fucking 2!
No.
Oh, Yuto!
He fucking falls into the clothing rack and it's just he trips and he's just down.
Well, at least there's something soft to land on.
It's a
Close.
+1 as well. It's just a 3.
Ooh.
Damn.
You can't tease his best friend.
I'm so sorry.
So Arata's
I'll
Arata-
live with this, but also
Arata will tell White later. But where's Camila during all of this?
Let me roll an insight for Camille. Okay, yeah, alright. I think it's safe to say that Camille noticed.
Is it a nat 20?
No, but it is a 28.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is his twin brother.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Camille is probably, like, down by their sides. He glances up at Leo, and he's got the knife cat face. So that's where Camille is in all this.
Yeah, Arata's like gonna make eye contact with Camille and just be like, he's also got the knife cat.
Perfect, as it should be.
I'm trying to fucking imagine fully what Leo is looking like. And all I can fucking imagine is, hang on. All I can imagine for his fucking stance is this.
Oh,
That's gonna make what I was gonna have Arata say really funny. Arata's gonna put a hand on Leo's shoulder and lean into his ear and be like, "You wanna go talk to her?"
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I mean, hey, there's nothing stopping you.
I'm not Leo right now. My name is Adeline, and I'm Forsenadian Yiddish. Don't talk to me.
You know, you can drop it if you want to talk to her.
Shut up.
I mean, there's like a whole unoccupied hallway that's perfect for changing if you need.
I'm not letting Yuto and Jubi know that I've changed just to talk to a girl. Shut up.
Do you want me to talk to her and ask about the violin, or?
No, fuck you, I'm asking about the violin.
Like, genuinely, if they don't, Jubi will. He is like, just for the sake of funny, because I think it's really funny if he is also someone who does not realize anything about the crush here.
It's not even just a crush, it's just a pretty girl.
No, it's just he sees violin and is like, what the fuck is this? It's like, I know we're not supposed to be stealing things yet, but...
Oh my god. Camille probably jokes a thumb over at Jubi, who's absolutely... I imagine Jubi is probably slowly approaching Estelle right now. And it's just, well, if you don't talk to her, Jubi will. And,
Shit. And there's just dust cloud where Leo was.
Alright. So, Leo, still in disguise, is gonna talk to Estelle?
Yes.
Alright, how do you approach
He's a professional. His name is Adeline. He has Crystal's voice. He's a professional.
Does he scuttle up in the same pose?
No.
Crying and sobbing. Yuto is missing Leo making a fool.
I can't fucking believe
You can roll
he didn't-
another Persephone, Yuto.
I can't fucking believe Leo didn't give me an answer until she finally shows up in a fucking game.
God.
I've
God.
been wondering if Leo feels romantic attraction for ages.
Mhm.
Oh my god, thank goodness! Oh, finally! That's a 23! Oh my
What does
god.
Yuto
I'm so glad.
He just walks up to, he's like finished, like, looking at the costumes, just like, walks up casually, like, what did I miss? Leo, why do you look like that?
Just
Rada leans in and like does like the like whisper behind a hand and go, someone's got a crush.
Is that...
Nope, Leo's gone. Leo's trying to
Leo's
get
gone.
Jubi off.
Camille will probably help his brother out and go up to Jubi and sort of gently tug on Jubi's coat.
Yeah, Jubi might have noticed, but also there's more instruments here. He's like, oh, Leo's gonna go talk to her.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's rare, expensive violin. What's this over here? Or this instrument? Or, oh, is that a grand piano?
Yeah. Alright, Camille's babysitting Jubi now, I guess.
He's easily distracted and rambling.
God, this is a very funny image because Jubi is tall with very long legs, so he probably, like, keeps moving over to things in, like, 2 or so strides while Camille has to scutter behind him on his teeny little legs. But yeah, Leo,
Yes.
He's right on Camembert.
Leo, how do you introduce yourself to her? Because she's looking a little bit surprised at your sudden approach. And is just, oh, I did not think that you were part of the orchestra.
Not really, but I'm here writing about this whole exhibit thing and the show and all of the artifacts from Forcena. As someone who's Forcenanian, I was kind of interested in what was going on, and I wanted to take note of everything.
Oh, you're from Forcena too? And she gives
Yeah.
you a big ol' smile as she's like, I'm actually visiting here from there.
Leo's just handing me, I've never felt this before, what the fuck do I do? Is this how Arsene and Quinn feel every time they saw each other? This is hell.
Arsene, Quinn, Nin, Yuto. What the fuck is this?
Arata must have felt like this at one point, maybe.
And and he's just like, yeah, I noticed a lot of the performers here. I assume it looked like a lot of them are Forcenadian.
Oh, yes, quite a few of us came here from Forcenat at request of, we still didn't XP name this guy, Marzi.
Yes, we did! We gave him a fucking horrendous French name that I can't remember.
Where the fuck?
I swear we did, but I can't remember what the fuck we called him.
Oh, was it the guy who was like friends with her?
Yeah.
I do remember you guys saying a name, but God, if I remember what name it was.
God.
Cause he is he's like a philanthropist from Forcenat also, who does a lot for the orphanage that Estelle was raised in. I just can't fucking remember his goddamn name.
Did you name him the same thing in Bash, and if so, did you put him in the XP list?
No.
I'm gonna shake both of y'all.
Okay.
I never put things on the XP
I'm
list.
going to make his last name fucking Baptiste, and we will figure the rest out later. And she's just, oh, yes, my sponsor, Mr. Baptiste, actually had some business with the, holder of this concert.
Leo's still nervous enough that he has jokes to cope, and the first thing out of his dumb mouth is like kind of quiet and conspiratorially like, man, that guy, am I right?
She does very politely laugh and kind of hides her smile behind her hand as she does so, as as I point a gun towards Marzi, like, oh. And it's just, yes, he's quite eccentric, is he not? Our playing here was actually a condition on behalf of gifting Mr. Sire the moon's memory, as you call it.
Yeah, here in Inkwell, that's probably what a lot of people would. But I noticed your violin. I don't recognize any sort of specific make or anything. Was it custom or?
I do wish I could tell you, or I have had this violin about as long as I can remember. And I unfortunately, and her smile turns a little bit sad, I unfortunately don't know who made it or who gifted it to me.
I'm trying so hard not to metagame.
What was Leo gonna do?
Leo just kind of gives like a sort of sympathetic look and nods and is like, that's fair. It must be really important to you then.
Oh, yes, I was actually really excited to play here. Well, I am aware that they're probably not here, but I figured that if I played enough to large enough audiences, perhaps one day they would recognize me.
Leo doesn't want to keep bothering her, so
No.
Because he wants to be a very polite boy, so he's just handing me, he just nods and is kind of softly, I hope one day they do then. And the whole like break a leg for performing when that happens. Um and I hope Inkwell treats you right while you're here.
She sort of blinks for a moment before she's just, oh, I have been talking a lot about myself, haven't I? I apologize. And I haven't even introduced myself. And she holds out a hand and, gives you a smile. As she's just, my name is Estelle. What's yours?
Give me a second. Because I have to do this gag. I must. Because it happened in the game.
Is he gonna do what I think he is?
He just, as stealthily as he can, wipes his hand on his jacket. Because that didn't happen in the game.
Oh, I love it.
He's nervous and sweaty.
Aw.
And he does shake her hand with a smile and is just, it's nice to meet you. I'm Adeline.
Well, it's very nice to make your acquaintance, Adeline. You do seem rather interested in the moon's memory. May I ask why in particular, other than the Forsanonian heritage, after all?
I've always been kind of interested in history. Really interested in history. And I mean, we've seen the other part of the set that it was supposed to be in here in Michael before.
Oh, she does light up at that.
At the history buff thing.
At you mentioning that you'd seen the other half of it.
Yeah.
And she's just, oh, you have? Oh, I wish I could have, though we only arrived here after Phantomel had taken it. Though, there has been rumors going around that he's been planning to target this half as well.
Leo internally, how do I make this not incriminating? How do I make this not incriminating? As he sort of rocks back on his heels a little and is just, well, I've been here for almost my whole life, and I've been around for as long as Phantomel has been active, and you won't see this a lot, because, he is a criminal and people don't like saying good things about criminals, but it is usually said that whatever he takes, he gives to its rightful owner. He is kind of known for returning what he steals eventually.
She does sort of hum at that, as she's just, well, if that is the case, then I suppose I don't quite mind the rumors as much anymore. I mean, after all, if he does have the other half, then I imagine the gem must be much happier reunited than up in some stuffy glass case.
Yeah, surrounded by people who might not appreciate it.
And she gives a little nod at that.
But yeah, it's very nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. We do plan on staying around for a while, so perhaps I shall see you again.
Yeah.
Leo, are you going
Definitely.
to fucking make a love triangle with this disguise?
Yuto was watching this.
He didn't want to change and then have people ask why he changed.
Oh, Camille is just staring. He has stopped following around Jubi to just stare at this.
And God, Leo feels the judgmental eyes on his back.
I think at this point, Jubi's own instrument little tour has stopped and he has noticed.
Leo feels everyone staring at him, and he kind of coughs and is and I mean, there are a couple other Forcenanian half-toons here in Villestown in particular, and I would love to get you in touch with them too while you're here.
Oh, there are? I wasn't really aware of any. That is interesting, now isn't it?
Yeah.
And she sort of just, oh, but if you're going through all of that work, then I should probably thank you somehow. Would you perhaps be interested in seeing the concert?
Hang on, I have to flip something.
Oh my god.
One, he is an impulsive little dumbass. Two, he manages to at least try to think it through. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I'd love to.
Oh,
Oh, well, that's great. All performers are given some extra tickets in case they have anyone they wish to invite. Oh, my sponsor, Mr. Baptiste, said that he would be busy that night, and I don't really have anyone else to give them out to, so, and she sort of digs around in her pocket and produces enough tickets for everyone there, as she's just, I figured that since you're so nice and you're doing so much for me, perhaps I could invite you all to the concert.
We would love to be there. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I look forward to meeting these other, to meeting some other people from Forcenal.
Definitely. And I'm sure they would love to meet you too.
Yeah, and
Unfortunately, I should get going before I get caught since I'm not supposed to be here.
oh, right, of course. I wouldn't want you to get any trouble. And she sort of quickly digs into her pocket for a scrap of paper and hastily scribbles out some information for like how to get into contact with her and hands it over to Leo.
OMG, he got a phone number.
It's so cute.
And she's just, I really look forward to seeing you then.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you perform. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Well, you should probably get going now. Most of the other musicians are happy to allow, they don't exactly mind if anyone sneaks backstage so long as they are polite, but, I'm not sure if I can say the same for the guards.
Right. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
And he speed walks away past Arata and Yuto.
Yuto's following.
Camille has such a shit-eating grin as he tags along.
Man.
Arata's still wearing that knife cat expression.
Yuto is just like holding the smiley face the entire time.
Once they're out of Estelle, once they're out of earshot of Estelle, Leo just very quiet, just shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Never. You'll never get me to shut up. Oh my god, did you get her number?
Hey,
Fuck
yes.
off, shut up.
Did you
No.
just set up a love triangle with yourself?
Shut up, shut
Holy
up, shut up.
shit, you did.
I don't want to
Oh my
hear
God.
this. Shut up. Shut up.
More.
Hey, you did great. I mean, we got tickets in. We can get inside.
Yeah.
Also, he just puts his hands lovingly on Leo's shoulder.
You
You're
can't
never
reach that
allowed.
high.
Fuck, you're right. He's tippy-toeing. He's standing on a box. I don't care. He's standing on a box to do this. You can't say shit to me now.
Yes, I can, because at least I got closer to talking to someone face to face that I like than you have.
Ouch.
Burn!
Try me, bitch boy.
Leo gets his face shoved.
Dude, the wig, fuck off.
How's Jubi
You.
doing in all this?
And just like walking off.
Um,
His face is red.
honestly, he's handing me tagging along, but still being very distracted by the instruments.
Understandable.
Shit.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. There's like the little moment of wait, no, before he has to go along.
Oh. Jubi probably did manage to chat up some musicians.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely got to like talking to as many people as he could because, as said, he still has his guitar case out.
Yeah. He
and
probably
was
managed
talking stuff
to
like that,
form a few connections too.
yeah. Where Camille had to follow along with that.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Your brothers are nerds. Jubi was nerding out about music and performances and like, what's the sheet music and all of that.
Yeah, Jubi probably
Actually,
got some...
Speaking of that,
Oh?
would there be, just in his talking with people like that, because that's a very fancy violin that Estelle has.
Sorry, I'm back.
No, you're good.
Hi.
Would there be mention of anything where, in particular, like any particular piece that would have a solo with her or something like that? Because it seems a little out of place to have additionally, like, to have this display with the moon's memory and then a violin with that same symbol. Like, would it not be featured?
Yeah, there is probably like talks of musicians about they do chat about it. They're a very chatty bunch. They fucking love to share gossip.
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah,
you know how musicians are. So yeah, they talk about how originally there wasn't going to be a solo piece, and actually there was quite a bit of pushback because she's very young, and like that is a lot of pressure to put on one individual. But it seems that a certain Mr. Baptiste was insistent on it, and after bringing up the symbol and possible relation the violin has, Sire agreed to it.
Got it.
Though it does look like the musicians aren't too happy about it because it does mean some last minute changes to the set and all that, and then it just evolves into a bunch of grumbling.
Yeah. Jubi commiserates with them for a little bit with that before rejoining.
I will say, none of the ires seems to be directed at Estelle herself, just more
Yeah,
so...
no,
Yeah.
definitely it's
She's
this
very
poor kid has
polite.
to have this sudden performance and sudden shift and oh yeah, by the way, learn this solo. Oh god.
Estelle is very polite.
She is. But yeah, so you've all pretty much figured everything out. So So, do you want to like linger any longer, or do you want to leave and figure stuff out off screen?
Leo wants to go home.
Leaving is definitely a lot easier. There's probably just like a quick there's a quick check over of bags and like just to make absolutely sure that nothing was taken. But then y'all are let out.
Arata probably put his the headset he stole with like somebody else's hammer space.
Yeah.
Yuto, grab your hands.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
But then you're out and you all have a whole lot of information to work with. And
Hell yeah.
you'll have some fun new information on Leo.
We sure do! And Yuto is going to be a little shit about it the entire way home.
Leo voice, fuck off! I thought I was Arrow Ace literally up until like half an hour ago. Leave me alone.
Congratulations on your
babies
gay
were-
awakening.
He's just like leaning on Leah. He's like, oh, baby's first crush.
I'm going to pummel you into the concrete.
But yeah, so
I like to see you try.
so that brings us to the end of it. I don't want to go to overtime, since we do have a pretty hard cutoff point, but you have all successfully done a stakeout.
We've solved your puzzle!
You've solved my puzzles and met some fun NPCs.
But I didn't know you were gonna bring her up now. I should have fucking known.
You should have known, like, between the concert and, like... But yeah, so, I hope that you all had fun. I know that I did.
Hell yeah.
We'll figure out plans and such off screen. But with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Thank you to the audience, both now and in the future. Bye!
Bye.